Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying.
Whatever.
Oh, PPE. Oh, PPE. Oh, PPE. You already know, Happy Hour in your system.
That's how I feel. It's Monday. Oh my God. I am so glad the NFL is over with.
Hey guys,
What's up, G?
wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Munders.
Oh, one more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Munders.
Oh, one more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Munders.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Munders.
Oh, man. I'm really excited that the NFL is over with. Because last night, I feel like I sold my soul to the freaking devil, man. I was rooting for the Eagles. Or as the mayor of Philadelphia would say, ELGLESIAMAIDIOT. I think I did that right. Oh my God. That was not what I was expecting, but that is what I was hoping for. Oh, we have so much to talk about today. Because I had my other job on Saturday. I was at Bark in the Park with Beasley Media Group. It was a great day. So I didn't get to record, so I'm a little behind on everything. Oh my God. Seeing little bitch-ass Patrick Mahomes frown. Seeing Travis Kelce frown. It was almost unhealthy how happy it made me. And they're still millionaires, and I guess it's a good thing that Travis gets to have sex with Taylor. Because some people would say, oh, you're jealous that he's dating Taylor. I wouldn't really talk to her at the bar. But what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the NFL refs did try to rig it in the beginning. They did try to give them the calls. But what happens is when you keep throwing bombs down the field like Jalen Hurts, you can't rig against that. I don't think the NFL is happy that Philly won. I'm just so glad it's over with. The thing, too, is I love the NBA more than the NFL. So when the NBA ends in June, that's the real killer for me, man. This weekend, I went swimming in the pool. Got up Sunday morning. I was real sad. I've been crying a lot about my friend Ace passing away. Been getting a lot of listens, about 40,000 of them on TikTok. And I appreciate it. It sucks when, like, your friend has to die for you to go viral or whatever. But I'm going to tell you, swimming in that pool feels really good. It's almost like when you work out. It helps out your mind. Also makes me really horny. Is that the sound of sex or the sound of a pool? And the funniest part is the fact that when you go swimming and it's cold in the pool, but it's hot outside, it's more comfortable. Oh, what a concept. Because I was swimming in the pool back in January when it was a freezing 40 degrees here in Florida. And I know all my Midwest listeners are rolling their eyes when I say that. Yeah, it's back to being hot now. For a minute there, it was pretty hot here, you know. It was, pretty cold. People were complaining, it's 39 degrees. How are we going to survive? And now we've made it out the mud. We did it. Florida, we should be proud of ourselves. We got through that 2-week winter. So I was at the chill room in Pinellas Park. What's new? Watching the Super Bowl last night with my boys. Sal, my friend Nick, who was a guest on Happy Hour, his dad Jack, James, Melissa, Rachel, Maria. Did I say Sal? I think I did. Oh my God. Nobody watches the freaking commercials anymore, man. Do you notice that? Man, back in 08, 09 with like that baby commercial, what was that? The E-Trade baby? Was that what it was? Yeah, back like in 08, 09, 2010, people really cared about commercials. I'm telling you, everyone flipping through TikTok. I was listening to podcasts. I don't know what happened per se. I don't know what really transpired. Maybe it was the political correctness and that every commercial that I did see felt very preachy. Or it was Ben Affleck doing a stupid Boston accent. Okay, we got it. Boston people talk like morons. We got it. We get it, okay? And I'll talk about this more in depth as well later on. But my God. I go on Facebook and all the 1025, the Bone listeners that I don't really know but added me over the years, all the Rover's Morning Glory listeners, all the listeners from the old jobs I had, all the Boomer radio hosts I had were freaking out over that halftime show. And I want to save this rant for later, but I'll just say it wasn't for you. Just like how from the beginning of the Super Bowl till about 2013, all the music was for boomers and Gen Xers, while us millennials, when we were in high school and middle school, were running around whatever house we were in because we hated seeing Bruce Springsteen. We hated seeing The Who. At least for me, it was boring. My mom texted me about the whole Kendrick Lamar, Drake thing, and I was like, I had to send her some GQ article that was like a long-ass essay describing the beef. And she's like, is every single song like about Drake? And I go, I don't really know, man. Something else I want to discuss. If I was a betting man, dude, I would so put a bet on Taylor and Travis breaking up. You hear this booing? Oh, yeah. So that's for Paul Rudd and Adam Sandler. Like, they're getting the cheers at the Super Bowl. And then there's Taylor. And she gives everybody the little side eye. Like, go away. We know it's fake. Go make your stupid music video where you're wearing all red and you got the little black liner under your eye like football players do. How long until they break up? There's a lot of times when these relationships that are built on clout begin, when you become a loser like Travis Kelce, she doesn't want to be seen around you. This is when we'll see the true love of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. We'll so see it if they stick together. What is it? When you get married? Through sickness and health, the good times and bad. We'll see about that. Listen to this freaking booing, man. She's doing that passive-aggressive thing that women do, where they do that side eye, where they're like, what did I do besides make everything about me? We're sick of it. Your music's okay when it was country, when it was actually you. And then we had everybody come to the defense of the billionaire. How is she going to survive with the everyday average Joe booing her? How is she going to get by? We have cloud chaser Serena Williams defending her. Serena just wants to be accepted because she knows that everyone dislikes her.
Taylor Swift is shaking it off.
Oh, I get what they did there, you know.
The Grammy winner was booed by the crowd at the Super Bowl, and she...
This is kind of a jazzy music they got hanging on in the background of this video.
Shaking it off. The Grammy winner was booed by the crowd at the Super Bowl, and she reacted to the moment in a video shared on social media.
Yeah.
Serena Williams showed her support by sharing a message on social that reads,
"Oh, we totally need the approval of Serena Williams. How would the independent woman known as Taylor Swift survive without Serena Williams trying to be cool and accepted?"
"I love you, Taylor Swift. Don't listen to those boos."
She's one of those women that overuses the word love. We get it, Serena. You're so amazing. You're so awesome.
Tay is
not at all
at the game supporting her love, Travis Kelce, as his team, the Kansas City Chiefs, face off against the Philadelphia Eagles.
This reporter even sounds freaking sad that the TMZ team lost. I don't know, man. I wasn't cool growing up. I'm so awesome now, though. Couldn't even say that with a straight face. What I'm saying to you is I've never really gone along with the cool kids. Like when I worked at iHeartMedia, all the cool kids thought they're better than me and whatever. And I felt that with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It was like, oh my God, like you're just not who I would hang out with in high school, man. I'd be hanging out with Jalen Hurts, going to underage drinking parties that I get the invite to from someone that wasn't hosting the party, doing my thing.
He was asked an interesting question about diamonds prior to the game.
Do you think diamonds are a good investment?
Wow, riveting sports journalism here. You're really out there tackling the hard-hitting question.
About diamonds prior to the game.
Do you ever think it's Taylor's fault?
Do you think diamonds are a good investment?
Yeah. Why not?
What do you think of Bitcoin, Travis? You're about to play in a game that you're going to choke away. But hey, what do you think of diamonds? What a dumb question.
I mean, these Super Bowl rings are filled with them, so yeah.
Are you in the market to buy a diamond?
They're trying to ask, are you going to propose to Taylor? I don't even know if they're going to be dating another year, man. We're really going to see that through sickness and health, through good times and bad type of vibe, man.
I like earrings. I like, necklaces, stuff like that.
We know you used to be kind of a guy that hung out with Kayla Nicole, who we'll get to in a sec.
And are there any stocks that really have you excited right now? Is there
all right. Any socks? Is that what you said?
Have you excited right now?
Wait. Let me hear this again.
Stuff like that.
And are there any stocks that really have you...
Socks? Wow. No wonder sports journalists are losers.
Excited right now? Is there anything that comes to mind about it?
Any stocks?
Yeah. Stocks.
I talked to my financial team about stocks in a long time.
I thought you meant socks. I thought you said socks.
I'll have to get caught up on my quarterly...
With how bad these reporters are, I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, do you wear black or white socks? Boxers or Bravers? Do you cheat on Taylor? Does she use teeth?
And he was also asked about Donald Trump attending.
All right, I can't. These reporters need to get better microphones. It's ridiculous. Why does my low budget affair right here, whatever, why does that get a better sound than like, oh my God, what are you doing, morons? It's like when you listen to like former radio hosts or comedians that do podcasts and they got crappy equipment. It's like, why do I have a better microphone than Bert Kreischer? I think it should be a national holiday after the Super Bowl. Because who's really going to be productive today besides me doing a jumbo happy hour tonight? Who's really going to be, doing their thing? Nobody. Nobody will be. It's not the day to do anything. People are just going to be like moving their mouses back and forth in the Zoom Teams meeting to pretend that they care. Super Bowl 59, cleavage dominates prop bets. There was props that would there be cleavage amongst Donna Kelsey, which I would not want to see, and Taylor Swift, which I would not want to see more. One of the bets was age of Bill Belichick's girlfriend or Patrick Mahomes' number of completions. Will Taylor Swift's bra be shown? Will Gigi Hadid say the game was rigged if the Eagles lose? Will Kendrick perform Not Like Us, which we'll get to later? And stuff like that. What else do I have here? I got the freaking saddest letter in the mail. I get this letter in the mail from my Walgreens. My Walgreens is like, we're going to be closing the location. And I thought they were going to tell me they weren't going to be covering my Klonopin anymore. Which my Klonopin really helps out my speech. So if they were to take the Klonopin away from me, that would be a problem. But it's very sad. And I saw there was this Burger King I used to live by on Martin Luther King Boulevard, right near the Gateway Plaza in St. Pete for all my Florida listeners. And they knocked it down. And I always feel really sentimental whenever a building gets knocked down or whatever. It's like it's an end of an era. It's like things are not always going to be the same. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean, Jolly Bean? I was talking to my friend Sean Casey and Anne-Marie that are avid listeners of Happy Hour. And we were discussing the fact that Michael Scott from The Office is actually not a bad boss. Everybody that watches The Office goes, oh, Michael Scott is such a bad boss. But I actually wouldn't mind having Michael Scott as a boss. Just food for thought. What else do I have here on my list? So I've been on TikTok a lot more. Let me see how many views I have about my friend Ace. 20,800 views. And I've been getting a lot of comments, some from a lot of Karens. And I noticed the people that talk smack about my friend, they always have a private account. You never see somebody who, has a normal open account that ends up, saying something rude. It's always private because they're cowards. And the thing that drives me nuts, man, drives me off this wall, is these asterisks for the algorithm. So, like, my friend died, so they're like, sorry, your friend D asterisk ED. Like, they didn't want to type DIED. I go, is that how soft we are as a society that we can't even spell out the word die or death?
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
I'm not going to spend too many days on this because I don't want to exploit my friend, because a lot of people would keep talking about death. But about my friend Ace, we got 500 likes, 93 reposts, 100 comments, and 100 saves. Beautiful words said from Beach 88 Bum. Amanda Latimer King said, I'm so glad you posted about this. Ace was one of the best radio hosts of all time and the best in Charlotte. I started listening to Ace and TJ in 95 when they were in Athens, Huntsville, Alabama, and was thrilled when they were syndicated. Another one. As a native to Charlotte, he is a legend. So sorry to hear about your friend. And there were some really cool comments I was getting to where they were like, I remember when he would talk about you on air, which that made me feel really good. And then they were also talking about the fact that he, I guess he talked about me on air. All these people were like, I remember you. It was quite flattering. All right. I'm just looking at all the stuff that we have to get to today on Happy Hour. And it's not that I don't have a lot of time. It's just I'm also going to be doing other things today, like episode 5 of the Hammer and Hank show, which I'm going to be a lot nicer about the Kansas City Chiefs and my boy Hammer and Hank, because he's a Chiefs fan. He's from Kansas. But, geez, why is this playing? When you have random things playing, it's a sign that you should go to break. So we're going to come back and get this party going after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Milwaukee, kick your feet up, nigga. I'm coming down with the key to Decatur. East Atlanta slab rider, heavy grinding for paper. City slicker, heavyweight in the game. Froze wrist and earlobes, heavyweight in my chain. Hitting the game where you niggas be slacking. Got the drove for the low, that's what my niggas be stacking. My shell toes, pedal Chevys and Bows. White letters on the cutlass with my mahogany flows. I'm riding through Oakhurst, coated like Starburst. Candy paint glisten, looking greasy like Bratwurst. The dude on my jersey is gray at the seats. You rested in peace for snitching to Decatur police. Serving niggas with a ghetto subpoena. Got that 8-town stumping back in Phillips Arena. I'm passing hoes like election plates and keep a broad on my squad who on Section 8. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They gon' love me after this one, shout for real, man. All my trap niggas, intro smokers, even strippers, stay focused, pussy poppin' and rollin'. Cause all I wear is hats with A's. Shopping at walls with white tees, Cartiers. Jeans creased up, straight out the cleaners. Watch my George Jefferson straight in my southern demeanor. When they see me, when I speak my slang, everybody wanna know my name. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Decatur, where we push the sabers and blow like inhalers. Say he kinda skinny with a full-size Jimmy. Hey man, I got bras in different cities like gimme. They used to treat me like Urk of the nerd. Now they flock when they see my LeBrons on the curb. Look here, see my upholstery, it got women approaching me. Some look like they too old for me. TV thinking appropriately. It's major way, baby. I told you gonna love me, pimpin'. Yeah. When you see me in the 6-tray drop, and I tell you that the price of the work just dropped. I let the thing go pop. I caught Buddy round there snitching off to the cops. And the game don't stop. You try to see my dope, you gonna see this folk. Get it? I'm 31 and my rapping is done. I got $1 million company to run. Cause I smoke like you, on me to some blue. I buy them, lick them, split them, roll them just like you. In double XL, murder dog, the source on vibes. I'm rolling stones and late model rides, homie. I'm grand hustling, disturbing the peace. I'm so deaf, putting organized noise in the street. Yeah, I'm smoking earth tones, chong and cheek. You beat your meat at home while I bone you freak. Oh, told you, you gon' love me. Through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lag good. Say yeah good. It's the backwoods slapping through your back good.
Whatever.
Things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lag good. Known to do a little dance if they yak good. It's the shit, bitch.
Oh, it is. Like watching little bitch-ass Patrick Mahomes go home.
Happy Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I am a man of my word. It comes in the form of a lollipop, a honey stick, or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get honey, go to DZBZHoney.com and at checkout use keyword Hoppe. HOPPE. Today, a new episode of the Hammer and Hank Show is getting released. So let's hear from Hammer and Hank.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? It's Steve Miggs of the Daily Miggs Show on 99.9 KISW in Seattle, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour.
Ryan sucks.
Oh, jeez.
Ryan sucks.
Oh, jeez.
What? Ryan sucks.
With Ryan Hoppe. We love you here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up quick, it's the morning flow. Ryan Hoppe with the news, you know. Celeb gossip.
Because caffeine isn't enough to wake you up, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
Yeah.
Sex and stars and love so real.
I love sex.
Be our hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn.
Oh, sure.
It's the gossip train that you're riding on.
Whatever.
It's got the scoop from dusk to morn on this throwback ride. Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats. When you turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave.
Whatever.
Tune in now, don't you
It feels like less of a Monday.
Celebs in the mix, it's a hot.
It's still a Monday.
Crushes to whispers with
those little bitch ass Chiefs going home makes me happy.
flair.
It's almost unhealthy.
It's live and it's Hoppe, Hoppe, Hoppe.
856
Crave
49 Hoppe. It's 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Groove with Hoppe in the rhythm.
Oh, this song puts me in a good mood.
Then laugh, it's the Hoppe climb.
Hot topic.
Let's see what the hell we missed from Saturday on TMZ. I do this occasionally. So when I'm playing all my sweepers coming back from break, I'll mute the website because I'm loading up clips. So let's do a take two.
Today on TMZ.
Big story we broke. There is serious bad blood between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively.
Yeah, Taylor, this is from a few days ago, but Taylor looked really grumpy last night.
Taylor feels absolutely used.
I would too. Blake Lively's a sociopath.
By Blake's war with Justin Baldoni. Sources said that she was incensed when she saw this text message Blake sent to Justin that says, Ryan and Taylor are my protective dragons.
When she said dragons, I thought she was talking about her vagina.
Sounds like we're gonna get a Blake song. Taylor's gonna do a song like, you've been dragging my name around town.
Here we go.
New Rihanna music is actually coming out.
No, what?
But I don't.
I love Rihanna. I call her Rihanna, man. It's sexier. Rihanna sounds like a Midwest thing. You hear my Midwest accent saying that? Rihanna. It sounds better when you say Anna.
It's what people expected. She is the voice of Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie, and you hear in the trailer Rihanna doing a cover of Heaven is a Place on Earth.
I probably have to skip over this. Unfortunately, call the copyright police if you want to complain.
Their jobs or personality, there's like Vanity Smurf and Handy Smurf. This movie has Influencer Smurf.
That is douchey.
Kendrick Lamar is giving every indication he is going to perform Not Like Us.
Oh, he did. So this is an old clip. 856. 49 Hoppy. That's 856-494-6-7-3.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here. Charles here. We just broke a shocking story. There is a rift, and I think that is an understatement of a word, a rift between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively.
When they argue, they're just, cackling at each other. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up!
Taylor feels like she's been used. Yeah.
I'm sure Taylor's never used anybody with that body count that's as long as a CVS receipt.
Used in the middle of Blake Lively's war with Justin Baldoni. And there's certain things that that we know Blake has said about Taylor in reference to that battle that do not sit well with Taylor at all.
Yeah, Taylor's the girl that probably makes you sign an NDA when you hang out with her, so she's very private.
The big one, dragons.
Yeah. I wonder what it's like hanging out with Taylor. I'm not comparing her to Diddy. I don't think she's having, baby oil parties. I don't think she's even that fun in bed. But what I'm saying to you, I'm not saying baby oil is fun. I don't even know what that meant. But what I'm saying to you is I'm wondering what we're going to find out about Taylor in like 20 years.
So remember,
she's a little too private for my liking.
That what Taylor had told Justin was that Blake herself, she said, was Khaleesi, who was the queen in Game of Thrones, and Ryan, her husband, and Taylor were her dragons.
Man, Ryan's got such a punchable face. Actually, I don't even want to punch. I want to bitch slap him.
Her best friend, although I think best friend is now past tense. Yeah.
They'll make up and doing her.
So here's the way the stage gets set. You remember there was a big meeting at Blake and Ryan's penthouse in New York City where they were going over a script change with Justin Baldoni. Justin said at the time, remember during all the lawsuits, he said he felt used, that he didn't know he was going to be ambushed with both Ryan there and Taylor Swift there. And we're thinking, Blake is saying Taylor was her dragon and she's there, so she got involved and to protect her. Right. So we're thinking, wow, Taylor Swift inserted herself in this. That didn't happen according to our sources. No, what happened was more of a happenstance meeting between Taylor and Justin, and Taylor, I'd say happenstance.
All right, so they're just kind of speculating, because I want to, talk about some of the old news before I get to the Super Bowl, I don't want to peak too early.
Britney Spears is in stepmom mode.
Oh, man, she could barely be a mom. She was just back cramp crazy, man.
That's a little overblown.
Oh, yeah, you know about that, Brittany and Harvey.
Overblown. But the headline here is that she and Paul Solis are still together. And he was the maintenance dude on her property that became her boyfriend. And
yeah, she probably cheated on Sam Asghari.
Then they broke up, and apparently they're back together.
The guy looks like such a Gen X slob. You know those Gen X slobs that are just so gross looking, like morning radio hosts?
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
It's a new day with your chico. I don't know.
Mi amor, ¿a dónde te fuiste? ¿No te das cuenta que te estoy buscando? No me estás escuchando. Fed up again, I guess I messed up again. Or sped up again, I should've fessed up again. Like Boozy, just a friend, and I'm a man, I don't pretend. Why would I waste my time with a 9? I got a 10. When I'm out, I'm working, boo. When I'm home, I'm working you. Or fuck the green when you blue, girl. You know how I do. I crack a joke or two, then give you a poke or two. Take us a toke or two, do what I'm supposed to do. Open up doors for you, pull up a chair. I really care, babe, I want you here. I need you right next to me. Flex with me, back and forth texting me. More than just sex with me, girl, I need you in my destiny. Deep inside my chest with me. Secret on my recipe, girl, I need you. And all them things that you do, you keep running away when I'm looking for you. She's got to know.
Years, all the fussing and fighting, the blood, sweat and tears while you build your career. And yeah, I played the back, never in it for the money, always had my own stats, never made you feel trapped, never ever did I slack. If you was going on tour, I would have your bags packed. Listen, and nobody could ever say I'm out there crazy, whether you was home or gone, I was still the lady. So much more than a woman, I will run them routes. Always right by your side, ready to thug it out. Always showing up in class for what more could you ask? Yet if I did the math, I'm on O, you on 5. I put up with your lies and all your little sides, but my love was so strong, so I held it all inside. And I should've been, I could've been your one and only, but you strayed so many times and you left me lonely. She's got to know.
Wasted my nights, I gave you my heart, I gave you my life, I told you my story, I gave you the truth, every bit I had left, ma, I gave it to you. You told me a secret, I kept it with me, and then I became it effortlessly. I'm hoping you listen like in the beginning when we were both wishing to be in position. The minutes, the hours, the days, my life is a book, the words of the page. Do you ever feel a ways when you see me on stage? Do you stand in the maze with your eyes all glazed? Been on my mind all day like Lilo Lalo label. When the high goes away, it's like my mind blows away. But my mind always say, if she love you, she return and never be a cabrón, cause cabrons never learn.
Where did she go? She's running away. She's running away.
Happy Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by the best pre- and post-workout around, that being Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. When I tell you that they are the absolute best around, I'm a man of my words. It's brought to you by Dr. Michael Lang of the Ask the Doctor radio show. When you go to fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com, and at checkout, use promo code Ryan20, RYAN20, you can save, what would it be? 20%.
Doors closing.
Oh, I'm getting electrocuted. This is a silly Monday.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Roxanne Wilder, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Because caffeine isn't enough to wake you up, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Turn the dial to 82. There's a voice that sounds so true. Tampa Bay, we're here to stay. Hoppe Hour lights the way. Celebrity news on the go.
Water.
Hoppe's got the inside flow.
Shut up.
From the stars to dating scenes.
Oh, really?
Waking up our wildest dreams. Hoppe Hour with Ryan H.
Those bitch ass Kansas City Chiefs freaking lost.
Every day is more than
Gotta hell.
He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his head.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And follow me on the tick to the talk at Ryan Hoppe Radio. This music puts me in such a good mood because it's about me.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan H.
Oh, sure.
856-494-6773.
Whatever.
Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood.
All right, enough of that.
Talking love.
It drives program directors nuts, or Mike Calton when you pot down the music fast. But I like doing it like this, like, welcome back to Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. Okay. 856-49 Hoppe. We have so much going on in the world of TM to the Z. Dave Portnoy would have loved to see Travis Kelce propose after the Super Bowl. He actually should have done that. Because then you would really see. This is from before the Super Bowl, they asked him. But you would really see if Taylor cares about him. If she would take him as a loser.
Look, I know you're a Taylor Swift super fan. Yeah. So I gotta ask.
Yeah, Dave's only doing that for blog clicks.
Man, do you think
it's fake
that the moment for Travis to get on one knee, they win this game? Would that be the move? How bad would you want to see that? Would that be
so badly
historic?
It has such an impact on my life.
That would be a great move. I'm trying to think whether you're sharing too much with the world, but they
No, they're going to do it publicly.
are kind of like the first couple in the United States. The Super Bowl is as big as it gets, so I actually like that.
Of course you would. It would get you clicks on Barstool Sports. And it would definitely give me clicks here on Hoppe Hour.
I actually like that move. I don't think he's going to do it, but
you ain't putting your money on that.
No, I don't think he's going to do it, but that would be. I'd be a fan of it.
Well, listen, man. Everyone's talking about the Super Bowl, and the president is here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the world politics. Okay.
Yeah, politics, yo. We got stuff going on in the world, man. It's happening out there. This guy from the paparazzi sounds like that lawyer in Idiocracy. Yo, Like your client be committing crimes, yo.
In this here, okay? There's a lot going on in the world politics, okay? So I gotta know.
Yeah.
You see, right, like literally right there is where that terrorist attack happened.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that kind of happened.
Do you feel like because the president's here, everyone is safer? You know what I'm saying? Like the safety apparatus is going to be...
That's actually a deep question. I'll give him that. It began kind of weird, yo.
Unparalleled.
Yeah, you can already feel it. It's a pretty good show of force with police and everything. I feel like it would be safe either way. It's such a major event.
Yeah, but what about New Year's, Davey?
Yeah, like triple, quadruple, whatever the security normally is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you walk around and you're seeing military guns, I feel super safe. I think it'll be a safe weekend.
He doesn't seem like a very tough guy to me. So we also have news about Bianca Sensory, the wife of Kanye West, who's probably being held captive. And I know later on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll play a clip where they're saying she's not being held captive. But let's hear from the plastic surgeon who created the body of Bianca Sensory. Had a brain fart there. It was like system malfunction. Last night I was going to a bar to order a drink. And I asked for a tea, and I said, could I get, my old stutter came out. I was like, could I get a strawberry? And she's like, system malfunction. And she was a really cute bartender, and I felt really embarrassed. Mm-hmm. It wasn't my brightest moment. Let's hear from Bianca's plastic surgeon.
It's been a long time since, probably the last one would be Lindsay Lohan and then, Bella Hadid.
I made them look like washed up hags.
Since we've had, someone show up on like the Grammys or just, anything.
Nice Wi-Fi connection there, bud. Yeah, we had, man, what is it with these freaking millionaires and their worst equipment?
Literally, the next we've got people calling our office, flooding our DMs on social media, like saying, this is my goal, this is my goal body, this is like what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I want to look like every girl at LA Fitness on a Tuesday afternoon.
And specifically for Bianca, obviously, like what, her outfit was very, very revealing. And really showed off a lot of, of what a lot of women are kind of hoping to achieve. So it's just been really, really interesting because we've had a lot of attention from this. This week alone has been like a 50% uptick in just phone calls and a lot of that attention.
Can I look like a cloud chaser too?
Attention has been specifically towards.
All right, I'm getting bored. 856-49-HOPPY. David Schwimmer begs Elon to ban Kanye West from X. Randy Moss breaks down in tears during ESPN return.
Boss. They're off the field.
I'm skipping this.
You know it's the big grab.
All right. Any other radio show would have probably done some production to make sure that it went right to Randy, but we're a low budget affair here.
You already know.
It's Randy Moss crying about being in remission from cancer and being on ESPN.
You already know it's the big grab baby here, man.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, y'all, I couldn't do it alone. And I really thank y'all, NFL,
You're welcome.
My teammates. I've seen Pep, I've seen Miss Green, I've seen Brady Belichick. Hey, guys, it's been hard, but
Randy Moss is a freaking G, man.
I got a lot of love and a lot of people believe in me, man. So I'm happy to be here, man. You said, Green, don't do it again. Let's get this show started, man. God bless you all, man. God is good, man.
I will say.
Where is God with the people in the fires in L.A.? I don't like when a rich and elite person that has access to the top doctors goes, oh, God is great. What about my uncle and my dad? They died of cancer.
We just broke a promise to Randy Moss. We told him we wouldn't do that.
Whatever. So there's that. R. Kelly being sued. You still owe us money. R. Kelly is still being sued for millions of dollars by 6 victims who claim he isn't paying out an expensive judgment yet. According to a new lawsuit obtained by TMZ, 6 alleged victims say they scored a $10 million judgment against Kelly in 2023. He's only paid them a fraction. Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb and say I don't think R. Kelly has the most money in the world. I don't think he's like raking in the dough. He's also in prison. Rick Ross promises real BMF film. Problem is 50 Cent owns all the rights. That's where 50 Cent's freaking smart, man. He may be kind of a petty little bitch sometimes, but he's a businessman, and BMF is Black Mafia Family. It's a gangster show based off of a real criminal called Lil Meech. It's a very dark show. And Rick Ross wants to make a movie about the real people. This next clip really made me roll my eyes. I really think that Bill Maher is just so out of touch. I like some of the stuff he says about being atheist and whatever. And I like how he calls out the liberal party, but he's just such a freaking like boomer, man. He says streamers are effing up football. What the hell? I love these boomers complaining about the halftime show or complaining about anything else. And it's like, you know, the great generation looked down on you, and every other generation after you looks down on you. Don't throw stones from a glass house or whatever the saying is.
All right, finally, new rule. Enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend while you can, because it's probably one of the last ones to be shown on broadcast TV, which is a shame because streaming is ruining football.
Oh, yeah. Okay, boomer. We want to pay cable to have a million commercials and stuff, man. When I can, you know, whenever you have DirecTV or Dish, you have to call and get it canceled. I can cancel my YouTube TV right now.
And that's Taylor Swift's job.
You're so funny. You know, a joke on a late night show ain't that funny when there's clamping. That's like the old Jimmy Kimmel line. He's like crying about Cecil the Lion or the LA forest fires. Everyone's like, we came here for comedy, not to be preached at by an out-of-touch liberal.
Now, what's so bad about streaming football, you ask? Well, okay, for one, I used to be able to switch between two games in just a second. Just 1 second by hitting previous
boomer.
On the remote.
You can do that on your freaking Apple TV, you idiot. You press the middle button on the remote and it goes back. What a stupid idiot. Yeah, that's how you do it, bro. Wow. Out of touch.
Thank you.
All right, so there's Bill Maher, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you have like the YouTube TV remote or whatever, you press the middle button. But let's just spread fake news. Whatever. God, he's the worst. He used to be kind of cool, but you can only take being atheist so far. Like, cool, you don't believe in God. I don't either, but whatever. Farrah Abraham, the backdoor teen mom who made that sex tape 11 years ago that was fun to watch. She tried to claim it was leaked, even though James Dean, the famous porn star, was in it. And there were camera angles on every single, thing. And I one time made a sex tape, and Mike Calta asked me if I made one. And I was like, I definitely don't want you to know about it, buddy. Although I could use the lawsuit money.
I think it's an out-of-date mindset when Gracie Abrams thinks, like, she knows more than our systemic culture.
Here's Farrah Abraham trying to sound smart by using big words. You're famous for being a teen mom. Shut up.
Our systemic culture worldwide, we're looking at things to get ideas or say what I like about this or that's good for me. Like consent culture, number one. It's like discover.
Yeah, consent's good. I like consent.
For me, like consent culture, number one.
Consent's awesome because that means the girl wants to bang you too. I never get guys that take advantage of women. The best feeling ever is when you see the girl's boobies for the first time.
It's like discovery, figuring out what works for you, what you want for your life. And, live that in the best, healthy, safe possible way. And I think that's what I've done in my life. I don't know how much lived experience Gracie Abrams has.
Yeah.
But I will say from my own experience.
Yeah, that I love the backdoor stuff.
My own life that's been public that, I've had my own adult entertainment issues.
I love how she's trying to make it seem so deep. You have sex on camera. Shut up.
Public that, I've had my own adult entertainment issues.
Yeah, I had Mexican food before.
And I have to say, I'm grateful, for one, that adult entertainment has created safer online policies, protections.
That's good.
And laws for those who might be discovering themselves,
having sex on camera and regretting it in 15 years.
Being intimate relationships. So Gracie Abrams can have her own idea of what the world is, but the real world that we live in is a systemic culture.
You give oral sex on camera. You're not that deep, honey.
Where everyone is looking
you are deep, but
at feature films, adult entertainment. It's all media. It's all consumption. And we all look at that to get ideas.
To get titillated.
Like married couples. They get their ideas from looking at all these.
Wow, you are the philosopher of giving head, I guess.
Cool new movies. And
I can't listen to this. It's ridiculous. Blah, blah, blah. You have sex on camera. Shut up. Justin Baldoni. It's been an intense year. Wife's tears in upcoming podcast. Okay. I am team Justin Baldoni because I think Blake Lively's just insufferable. But if you're crying on camera, I believe you.
I had a intense year. This morning I sent a text message.
Oh, man.
I had anxiety. Why is that?
I sent a text message at 2 a.m. like a psychopath.
Intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety. Why is that?
What?
I haven't talked about this yet, but...
Oh, there goes the fake tears. That's the preview for the podcast he's on. One of my favorite NFL players of all time got snubbed for the Hall of Fame, but I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That being I shouldn't even compare Elon and Eli. Eli is 100 times cooler than Elon. Eli Manning, former quarterback of the New York Giants, got snubbed on the Hall of Fame, and he was seen out and about walking around in New Orleans, and here he is.
Hey, congrats on the hospital. I was there the other day.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, the Hall of Fame last night, a lot of people were disappointed that you didn't have your moment. How are you feeling about it?
Hey, I'm happy for the guys that got in.
What a class act, all those Manning brothers. Besides the time Peyton Manning teabagged that reporter.
I feel like I was part of the moment because Jared Allen got in. He sacked me so many times. I feel
I love this personality of Eli. He's really gotten good the last few years.
Jared Allen got in. He sacked me so many times. I feel like I helped him get in. So.
Oh, I would love to meet Eli.
I feel like I got to be happy about that.
Well, look, as far as you, do you just feel like your time is going to be your time, and you're not really worried about it?
I'm not stressed. Yeah, I'm walking down Bourbon Street right now. We got the Super Bowl in my hometown, New Orleans. Life's good.
Hell yeah, I love that mindset. Oh, man. So I promise we'll get to the celebrity news. I'm not just going to do my show the whole time, even though that's my plan. Even though that's what I'm doing. This is my show, and I talk about what I want. But I know that I talked about everything from before the Super Bowl, and you're like, Hoppy, I need to hear your opinion on the Super Bowl. It's so important. I could go to Peter Schrager on NFL Network or whatever. But Ryan Hoppy, you always just bring your A game. Here I am talking to myself like Phil Hendry.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Now hit the Yoshi on him. Hit the Yoshi on him, hit the Yoshi on him, hit the Yoshi on him. Now Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I see them rolling, riding, they vibing to the song. Them boys start acting up, hit the Donkey Kong. It rolls so hard, it's scuffing up your Genesis. Run game to your game like Sega Genesis. Bring it up to the sky, then bend low. Don't play with it like Nintendo. If a nigga really wanna get it, I can show it to you. Here I go. Don't think about it, hit the Super Mario. I hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. I do the Heisman if you stank in the club. I throw them balls. I do the Yoshi on them niggas. Super Mario that hoe. See me hit the G5, running on my tippy toes. I'm in the club hitting the Yoshi with about 50 hoes. I'm King Kong on the beat, got King Kong in the trunk. Play this up in the club, niggas say that this the fun. Gonna bounce on your toes, gonna hit the Yoshi hoe. Now when you done with all of that, hit the Super Mario. I hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. It's about time for y'all niggas just to know who the best is. I hang on every block, sorta like Tetris. Me and my dogs fly around like insects. Me and Luigi trying to get at the princess. Best to know, nigga, I'm the worldwide bomber. I shoot up red and blue like Contra. I'ma do this shit for all my fans. You can't do the Super Mario without the cartridge. I hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, and Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe. Mario. Super Mario.
Whatever.
Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back.
Whatever. Oh yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. When I tell you that they are the absolute best MMA trainer around, I'm a man of my words. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go to AmirAcademy.com. They're at 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. When you go there, you tell Amir that I sent you, he'll hook you up.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Happy Hour.
Hey, it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe. It's the Happy Hour. It's the happiest hour of them all.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Happy Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Morning vibe with a shout out now. Get your cup, fill it up, press the cloud.
Whatever.
Now breaking news, we break it down raw. From the red carpet to the last bum fight. Dating life's a roller coaster ride. Swipe left, swipe right, come along for the stride.
Got it.
Sex talk straight, no sugar, no cream.
Whatever.
Talk with Hoppe like a caffeine dream. Happy hour in the morning. Wake up, world, no warning.
Oh, jeez.
Laugh, cry, love, no boring.
I got it.
Ryan got you without a forewarning. Happy hour in the morning. Wake up, world, no warning.
Oh, sure.
Laugh, cry, love, no boring.
856-49-HOPPE.
A forewarning from the end.
It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
The show, but it feels like night. Hottest gossip with a street fight bite.
Oh, I do.
Ryan Hoppe got the vibe in sight.
Yeah.
Plug in your ears, let the podcast ignite.
Got it.
Happy hour in the morning. Wake up, world, no warning. Laugh, cry, love, no boring. Ryan got you without a forewarning. Happy hour in the morning. Wake up, world, no warning.
Oh, sure.
Laugh, cry, love, no boring.
I got it.
Ryan got you without a forewarning.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles coach Nick Sirianni is celebrating.
Man, his wife is pretty freaking hot.
After his team defeats the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22 at the 2025 Super Bowl, the head coach celebrates the big win with his family.
And he definitely has BD.
Culminating in this sweet interview with his 4-year-old son, Miles.
Here come the happy tears. I'm what?
That's so freaking cute.
Say E-A-G-L-E-S.
It's E-L-G-L-E-S, bro.
Eagles. Can't say it any better than that. Congrats, Nick.
However, this cute moment isn't the only thing earning Coach Nick some new fans.
I don't know. Winning the Super Bowl and being bitch-ass Patrick's pretty cool, too.
Throughout the game, social media users couldn't help but notice the 43-year-old's good looks. As one person writes, Eagles coach kinda hot.
So is Jalen Hurts. I'm a proud heterosexual man, and Jalen's eyes are adorable.
He could get it with a
but he's married. That doesn't stop the women.
Another admitting that Coach Nick has made them an Eagles fan.
Hell yeah. It was the first time I was like really excited about an Eagles team. I don't know. His team was freaking likable, man.
Saying,
not the fans.
If I'd known the Eagles coach was hot, I would have bandwagoned much earlier.
All right. And then there's others.
Across Philadelphia and beyond, fans flooded the streets to celebrate the Eagles' victory.
That's right. CBS News Philadelphia's Brandon Goldner is live outside the link with more on the fan celebration and reaction. Maybe people are just getting to bed after a late night.
This is at 5 a.m.
Brandon, good morning to you.
Good morning, Janelle.
That reporter's like, how much did they burn down? Oh, jeez. That reporter's like, oh, my God, how much did they burn down our city?
The link with more on the fan celebration and reaction. Maybe people are just getting to bed after a late night. Brandon, good morning to you.
Good morning, Janelle and Jim. That's right. It's a lot quieter here at
everyone's freaking hungry.
Lincoln Financial Field. Though we did have someone drive through, start honking their horn as soon as they saw us, but still a lot of excitement from Eagles fans. Thousands of fans descending onto Broad Street in Franklin and Cotman. However, some of them did defy Mayor Sherrell Parker's plea.
Of course they did. You're a scumbag city.
For them to not climb light poles. In fact, cell phone videos shot on Broad Street showed fans climbing at pretty much anything they could find, from subway entrances to a garbage truck. Others lit firecrackers in the middle of Broad Street. Around 1:45 this morning, though, Philadelphia police decided the party was over. They ordered the crowds to disperse.
Yeah, there must have been a lot of drunken conversations there.
Fans who spoke to those say they are simply soaking in the moment.
Oh, yeah. And they're also soaking in Salt Lake City.
It was like written. It was supposed to be this way. No 3P, no dynasty.
Oh, Jays. Here comes the smack talking. And if there's a city that's really good at smack talking, it's Philly.
In Philly, South Philly, baby.
That's all they do. Born and raised, South Philly.
That's where it is. Here. Back here.
It's unreal feeling. Just insane for the team, insane for the city.
Go Birds!
Oh, yeah.
Now on a more serious note, and really a dangerous note, Chopper 3 was over the area of 13th and Market as fans started taking down traffic light and pedestrian signal poles. We're working to get more information.
You know, these reporters are like, you're making our city look bad.
From Philadelphia police on the amount of property damage, particularly on Broad Street around the City Hall area, as well as if there were any arrests made by officers. Jim and Janelle, back to you.
Thanks so much, Brandon. Appreciate it.
All right. Also, we are getting reaction about the Super Bowl win from a number of celebrities.
Yeah, who?
Monroe has that part of our coverage. Good morning, Howard.
Yeah, good morning to you guys. The accolades for the Super Bowl champions, they came in swiftly. Not surprisingly, however,
boo!
Taylor Swift has been quiet.
Yeah, she's like, do I need to dump him already?
Philly's own Gilly the King posted on Instagram, while making confetti angels on the field, dreams do come true. He later posted calling Howie Roseman the greatest GM in the world. And then Kevin Hart posted a video to Instagram as he was flying back from the game, big dogs gotta eat.
Hell yeah.
And also, former President Barack Obama reposted the Eagles on X, writing, second time's the charm. Congrats to the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Nick Sirianni, and an outstanding defense for winning one for Philly. You earned it.
Hell yeah, coolest president ever.
And then Governor Josh Shapiro, he also reposted the Eagles on X, writing, the Lombardi Trophy is coming back to Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
You can tell that guy doesn't watch football because Obama's tweet was all cool and he knew the players, and the guy's like, the trophy is going back to Philly.
Reposted the Eagles on
listen to Obama's one.
X, writing, second time's the charm. Congrats to the Eagles, Jalen Hurts.
So listen to that one and then listen to this mayor. It's like he essentially should have just tweeted, go sports.
You earned it. And then Governor Josh Shapiro, he also reposted the Eagles on X, writing, the Lombardi Trophy is coming back to Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
I bet he had an intern write that. It's a very bland, tweet. Here are some of the fans in Philly.
Aziza Schuler has been with us all evening, and she joins us once again from Center City. Aziza?
All right, later on in the show, I'm going to look for better footage that, shows off the scumbaggery of the city. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773.
Kevin Hart's here?
Yeah.
How do the cameras find Kevin Hart?
Tom Brady delivers a big hit to Kevin Hart.
That doesn't make any sense. They're trying to say big hit like a football player, but he never took hits. I mean, he never gave a hit. It's a stupid liner.
There's a big hit to Kevin Hart, the former New England Patriots quarterback who served as an announcer on Fox's broadcast of the February 9th face-off between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, took the opportunity to take a jab at his friend Kevin Hart for roasting him during Netflix's greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady.
Kevin Hart's here?
Yeah.
How do the cameras find Kevin Hart?
Well, depends on the day, I guess.
Kevin, I love you. You took so many shots at me in May. I'm coming right back at you.
It's the
Yeah, he really did.
it's the roast revenge tour for Tom Brady.
Tom's Super Bowl dig comes 9 months after the Central Intelligence actor came at him pretty hard last May, making ruthless jokes about him.
All right, we know. You don't need to relive that. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6-773. What do we have here?
The Philadelphia Eagles are celebrating with their loved ones after their Super Bowl win. After defeating the Kansas City Chiefs,
man, Patrick looks so upset.
44-20 on Sunday's big game, the team's quarterback Jalen Hurts and running back Saquon Barkley share a sweet moment with their families.
I think it's Saquon, but whatever. Why pronounce things right? Saquon. What are you, Ed News?
On the field. For Jalen, his fiancée, Brianna Bree Burrows, pulled him in for a heartfelt moment on the Caesars Superdome turf.
She's like, please don't cheat on me.
He was still wearing his jersey when he and Bree shared a deep embrace in a celebratory kiss.
That was the only deep embrace that night.
While cameras surrounded them following the monumental win. And although Jalen prefers his romance out of the spotlight,
that's the best way to do it.
He always knew Bree would be his MVP.
Oh, man. That sounds really whipped.
Telling Essence in April 2023, I knew a long time ago. I mean, to this point in my life, that's an irreplaceable feeling. I think that's what allowed us to get to where we are now.
She does have that wifey material.
As for Saquon, moments after securing his first championship victory.
What'd you say?
His first
Let me go back in.
As for Saquon,
oh, he said it right the second time.
Moments after securing his first championship victory, his fiancée Anna Cogden and their
man, she's really cute. She got these nerdy glasses on.
Children, daughter Jada and son Saquon Jr. ran down to the field to celebrate with the NFL player.
Let's learn a little more about this romance. All right, here.
As Saquon Barkley's Philadelphia Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59.
Why do I have a better microphone than this reporter?
Don't pass on the chance to find out why the father of two is MVP of Anna Cogden's heart.
Oh my gosh, she's freaking hot, man.
Long before Saquon knew his
an NFL player having a hot ass girlfriend. What a concept.
Of Anna Cogden's heart. Long before Saquon knew his Eagles would be playing in football's biggest game on February 9th, he had rings on the brain. And so, the running back offered one to his longtime love, Anna.
Oh, jeez.
The 27-year-old athlete confirmed the engagement news with People in early February, saying, quote, I can't be the athlete I am and have the success I have so in my career without the help of her.
Oh, my God. And when you break up, what is it going to... Oh, you can't... He's doing the same thing that Josh Allen does. I mean, it's cool to give your spouse some credit, but what happens if you break up? Then she'll take credit and half your money.
She's been super helpful and always has my back. Not only in football, but throughout life.
Oh,
there's a lot that goes on.
Whatever.
But as we continue to grow and mature and go through life together, we continue getting closer and continue to get even better.
I hope he doesn't cheat, man. When I hear all these quotes from these athletes talking about how they love their wife, show it.
Saquon, who shares two kids, 6-year-old Jada and 2-year-old Saquon Jr. with Anna, revealed he had some pregame jitters before getting down on one knee. I'm just not...
You know, she has jitters before she gets down on one knee.
Not good with stuff like that. He said,
I can't listen to this. This is microphone. It sounds like this. The reporter, what are you doing?
At a February 4th.
What a moron. That's what they're hiring at the news station. You should be alarmed.
Happy hot topic.
Donald Trump is ready for the big game. The 78-year-old became the first sitting president to attend the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah. He looks so freaking awkward there, like he doesn't fit in.
When he stepped out on Sunday to take in the game where the Kansas City Chiefs are facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, so he is the first, president to attend the Super Bowl and the first one to, for some reason, talk smack about Taylor again. Even though I love some Taylor smack talking. Don't throw stones from a glass house, brah.
Trump shared a series.
Let me rewind this. What was it?
Donald Trump shared a series of posts targeting Taylor Swift during Super Bowl 59.
Loser, both of you.
The U.S. president took to his social media app Truth Social Sunday night after the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs and wrote, The only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving.
That's his narcissism, thinking that it's only MAGA that can't stand her. I'm not in MAGA and I can't stand her.
Earlier in the evening, the 78-year-old also uploaded a video of the pop star being booed at the stadium while on the Jumbotron, alongside a separate clip of himself clapping in his box standing next to his daughter Ivanka.
Yeah, his daughter looks like she totally wants to be there next to her dad, who sexualized her before. Not at all.
He then followed up with a screenshot of an X account which claimed Trump gets massive cheers at the Super Bowl while Taylor Swift gets booed. The world is healing.
Oh, Roger Goodell and Donald Trump are talking. I wonder who is more fake there.
While the Republican president appeared to be against the superstar, she did have tennis legend Serena Williams in her corner.
All right, we talked about that earlier. What do we have happening here? What do we have? Let me see here. Speaking of Serena Williams.
Serena Williams' husband is loving her surprise Super Bowl cameo.
Yeah, it's about her, banging Drake. That's kind of weird, bro. You sound like a beta male that's whipped. Oh, I love the idea that Drake had sex with my wife and she's throwing it in his face on the national stage. You're weird, man. You're married to someone that no one likes. How does that feel when Serena whips you, brah?
The tennis superstar appeared at the Super Bowl's 2025 halftime show with Kendrick Lamar, and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, is her biggest fan. The Reddit founder headed to his socials to share what he thought of the halftime show.
It's gotta be weird. He's probably listened to Drake songs before. And to know that guy banged your girl.
To Instagram February 9th, writing 3 simple words, quote, super halftime show. Alexis then posted several screenshots of Kendrick's performance and a short video of his wife dancing on stage.
You're a beta male, bro. She's pretty much throwing shade at her ex. Like, if any woman you're dating, and I guess guy as well, but I can only speak for heterosexual men, any woman that still talks about her exes after you break up or after they break up with their previous ex, that's not a good thing.
The couple's 7-year-old daughter, Olympia, is also pictured alongside her dad in the stands. Serena also posted photos alongside her daughter.
Oh, whatever. You post photos of your amazing family. Because when I think of celebrities that have great relationships, it's the ones that have to take pictures.
Happy Hot Topic!
Michelle, the city is alive with Super Bowl fever. It is a picture-perfect day here in Jackson Square, so you know.
I feel like I can't play this because of, the music in the background. It sounds like a copywritten song, but it was just going to talk about what Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise did during the Super Bowl. I feel like when you're hanging out with Tom Cruise during the Super Bowl, that's got to be weird, man. He's got to not all be there, Speaking of somebody that's not all there mentally or even just emotionally or anything in life.
Happy Hot Topic!
Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, is officially over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, Kayla, I thought you were growing up a little bit. I thought you were maybe going to finally be over your ex, but you just realized that no one's talked about you recently. No one's going, oh my God, I got to watch that podcast with Brandon Marshall and Kayla Nicole. So you took this to throw shots at your ex, because without Travis, you are nothing. Cloud chaser.
Kayla, who dated the Chiefs tight end until 2022, was seen sporting Eagles gear in the crowd at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans at the big game on February 9th. And it looks like she picked the winning team as the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs with a final score of 40-22.
Yeah.
In an Instagram story shared February 9th, Kayla showed off a sea of green celebrations following an Eagles touchdown.
Cool, you're at the Super Bowl. What guy paid that for you? You ain't paying for that.
Joining in on the cheers. And later she filmed herself singing the team's fight song, Fly Eagles Fly.
Loser! We know what you're doing. You're rubbing it in the face of your ex. Wow. You're such a mature woman. Honestly, the good thing that you're doing by being so obnoxious in public, the good thing that you're doing is you're telling guys that might date you in the future, it's not worth it. That all you'll do is bash them. That all you'll do is be obsessed with them. And it's kind of giving a PSA to all guys out there. I'm getting so worked up that my headphones just flew off my head. But what I'm saying to you If you constantly have to keep talking about your ex, you're obsessed.
With pal Christy Gaither. She cheekily added in the post, "Where's the bandwagon emoji?"
Oh, man. You're just trying to bang Jalen.
Kayla's support of the Chiefs' Super Bowl rival comes after she gave Travis a
Hey, Saquon, can I give you a hand?
special shout out for being a great NFL player, saying of the Chiefs on the I Am Athlete podcast last month, they have guys that can throw the ball to who aren't going to drop the ball in the end zone. Travis Kelce, that's a tight end that's not going to drop the ball.
Oh, yeah.
However, the Special Forces star has opened up on her struggles from the former couple's breakup.
That's because you keep talking about it. I had a pretty terrible breakup, two of them. I wish them the best. They don't wish me the best, but I don't really care. But what I'm telling you is when you keep reliving your breakup and you keep talking about it every single day, it gets freaking nauseating and you keep reliving it.
Especially as Travis moved on with Taylor Swift in 2023 during the
Man, she really had to feel replaceable there.
latest season of the reality series. Going through a public breakup, just to be frank, it's been overwhelming. I've never experienced anything like it.
Oh, Kayla. It was a public breakup because you talked about it publicly.
And the 33-year-old has also...
And you're 33, you have the personality of a 19-year-old brat that daddy paid for everything.
previously admitted that it has been especially difficult to cope amid her ex's whirlwind relationship.
Well, ignore it. I'm sure my ex has gone down on a bunch of girls or whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
With the Fortnite singer, I would be lying if I said that level of hate and just online chaos doesn't impact me.
Because you keep freaking talking on it. You dummy.
You could go to my most recent post and it'll be people debating why I'm worthless and how I'll never be a talented person.
My favorite achievement of 2024 is that was what I said about her. And she blocked me on all social media and she viewed my story. So I think that was her quoting me. I'm a naughty boy. I have no idea why I said naughty boy.
Kayla noted that it's hard for her to comprehend the level of fame that her ex has accrued.
Oh, whatever. Get over it. Your fame is fading by the day unless you involve the man that you claim you don't need. Unless you go, oh, man, I'm going to bring Travis along into this post. You're irrelevant. Let's hear some of this audio of freaking Philadelphia last night. This is on TMZ, so you know it's going to be a little more unfiltered than what CBS Philly showed us. There they are, taking down a red light, shaking it like they're jerking off. That was the sound of that. If there was a sound effect to describe Philly as a city. Man, I so freaking wanted these maniacs to win because it's better content than if Taylor gets everything. This is better, man. These freaking idiots. They're like smashing the freaking light pole. You're all muted. You hear that stomping? Over freaking sports, bro. I have two friends, Andrew and Anthony, that are my friends that also listen to my podcast because they're good friends. And they're like the only two normal people that are in Philly. But sometimes when I wonder about my friends that are from Philly and then they move to St. Pete and they act all chill, I wonder what it would be like if they were in this setting. Like, I know you're listening, Anthony. Would you just be doing this? Bunch of maniacs. If there was a way to describe the sex life of Travis and Taylor. How do you think she got the rug burned? 856. A 49 Hoppe.
Happy Hot Topic.
Former New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick and girlfriend Jordan Hudson continue to stir engagement rumors while in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59.
I love this relationship because she's literally 3 times his age. He's literally could be her great-grandpa. Because if he's 24 and you go by 40 and you add 16, he's pretty much, if both of the parents had him at 14, you could literally be the great-grandpa.
The 24-year-old was spotted at Fanatics founder Michael Rubin's party on February 8th wearing a ring on that finger.
I love it. She's wearing one of his championship rings. The best thing I've ever seen is the ring cam footage of him at her house with his shirt off. Probably just got done banging her out.
And the piece of jewelry in question contains a diamond and a pink stone. E! News has reached out to the pair's reps for comment.
They reached out and Bill's like, no, I'm too busy getting laid.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com. Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Y'all now in tune with something beautiful right here. Something epic. This official. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling a shooby dooby while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep a mirror. I'm stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose, and I never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit, knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunning like Evil Knievel, keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people, selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shot with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring. With a crew about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the f you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit Pro Gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them brass on me. Homie, I'm funky like leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When them blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. Easy tested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real.
This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama like support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, so they turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. J-Mo same dude, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you with shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue films, slice it, make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, this shit real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. They nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
That was Vibe and GLC. Ha ha. Ha ha. With Herda. I don't know where that rapper went, but I loved him growing up. Oh, sure. It's following segment. Oh, I forgot to press this button. I can't just start.
Happy Happy Hour will be right back.
There we go. This following segment has been brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com. When I tell you they're the best printing company in all the Bay Area, I am a man of my word. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need. Go to WestChasePrinting.com and tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at RichKBarber.com. When I tell you that he is the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. When you go to RichKBarber.com and you sign up and you tell him I sent you, he'll hook you up. And also, on a serious note, if you need help with your mental health and you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and tell him I sent you. I talk to my shrink every week. His name is Jay, and he's a great guy. If you are in any of the other 48 states or 50 countries that listen to this show and you're not able to go to counselingoncall.net, still get help with your mental health. All right, today a new episode of the Hammer and Hank show is getting premiered. So let's hear of Hammer and Hank's Autism Awareness PSA.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh my God.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Didn't mean for that to play. We got a record-breaking, award-winning podcast you're listening to right now. And we got some breaking news. I have a new liner for my radio hero. You'll hear it in a sec.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Oh, we have some CNN breaking news. In the early 2000s, I didn't have TV, so we got our info from the radio like 9/11. And the show that my mom would pick me up from elementary school every day to was Roe and Gary on WLS 890. And Gary Meyer is one of the main influences for me going into radio. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he recorded me a liner. Woohoo! Now, I have not heard this new liner, but let's play it.
Hey, this is Gary Meyer, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh my God, I think I'm about to freaking faint right now. Wow, that made my day.
If this doesn't make you think, laugh, or yell at your speakers, are you even listening?
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, it's Happy Hour, Ryan on the mic. Slinging dirt on celebs and the scenes you like.
That's the plan.
Talking sex and love, pulling no disguise. When you're feeling low, we finna hit the high. Happy Hour with Ryan, let's get it going. Dripping in the gossip and the juice that's flowing.
Got it.
Turning up the throwback energy is showing. Stay tuned, y'all, let's just keep it growing. We got your life on full display.
856
Stories making
49 Hoppe.
every day.
It's 856-494-6773.
When Ryan starts,
you can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. All right. So last night it was the Super Bowl, and the halftime show was Kendrick Lamar, and every boomer was hating on it. It was like, we need to discuss the war between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Forget World War III. This war between Kendrick Lamar and Drake is very intense. So I have a video right here breaking down this war.
Fans can't stop talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake's alleged feud. From Kendrick releasing Not Like Us.
I gotta skip over there because the copyright.
To Drake firing back with the Heart Part 6 and many legal filings.
I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this really no coincidence.
We're breaking down the ongoing feud between the two rappers and how we got to where we are. The recent feud dates back to 2023 when the Canadian rapper released an October track with J. Cole where they implied the three of them were the best rappers in modern hip-hop.
I obviously had to mute this because of copyright. Sorry.
However, Kendrick wasn't a fan of that notion, releasing his song Like That in March a year later, where he dissed that duo, noting, quote, "Mother the big three, it's just big me." Drake seemingly addressed Kendrick's Like That song on stage the same month while performing in Florida in March of 2024, telling the crowd, "A lot of people ask me how I'm feeling. I'ma let you know how I'm feeling. I got my head up high, my back straight. I'm 10 toes down in Florida, and
I'm talking to 13-year-olds.
Everywhere else I go. And I know that no matter what, there's not a on this earth that could ever with me in my life."
What a classy guy, man.
The next month, J. Cole then shared his solo track, 7-Minute Drill, in April, while Drake took more jabs at Kendrick, Future, and more.
Yeah, Drake was just asking for it.
With the song Push Up and the now deleted Tailor-Made Freestyle. Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah, when you're deleting it, that means you're a bitch.
Continued to release diss tracks back and forth until the humble rapper went all in with his song Not Like Us, in which he called Drake a quote pedophile. Drake then released the Heart Part 6, where he seemingly denied the claims.
So I have to skip over that because of copyright. But of course Drake's going to deny it. So here's the coverage of the halftime show.
Kendrick Lamar's 2025 Super Bowl halftime show performance has the crowd going wild.
Yeah, we were at the chill room, me and my boy Sal. And all the boomers and Gen Xers didn't really know what was going on with the halftime show and why we were cheering when Not Like Us came on.
The rapper kicked off his high-energy set with a message from Samuel L. Jackson, giving his best Uncle Sam impression.
I obviously had to skip over this because of copyright. Sorry.
Among the many songs he performed throughout the set, he made sure to include his major 2017 hit, Humble. Later, artist SZA joined Kendrick on stage.
That was when I started to lose it, man. It's so freaking boring.
It made us see all the stars. Kendrick had to perform his hit song Not Like Us, which is allegedly a diss track at Drake. But
you see how they're using the word allegedly because they don't want to, get sued.
Before he started, he had a couple of things to say about those lawsuits.
I want to make a move.
All right. Unfortunately, I really can't play a lot of it because of copyright.
There was even a cameo from one of Kendrick's superfans, Serena Williams, showing off her dance moves.
All right, so unfortunately, I don't have the copyright laws in my favor. Because in 2019, I played a bunch of music and I got my whole archive deleted. So I have to be careful. But my friend Drake, no, let me rewind that. I'm not friends with Drake. My friend Sal last night had a quote that he wanted me to read on the show. Can we talk about how Serena Williams was crip walking during the halftime show on stage with Kendrick Lamar? And then he wrote this little thing right here. Who knew Teenage Fever was about Drake in Marvin's room being fed passion fruit, saying, "You're the best I ever had." And then he was in the headlines and it was over and Kendrick gave us poetic justice. And now Drake is on the phone talking about how I'm in my feelings. Sorry, bro. It was all a part of God's plan. Now, if you're under the age of 40, you probably don't get that, but that was a bunch of Drake songs. And if you're a millennial or Gen Z, you should be laughing right now.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Empire, yeah. In case you ain't know. Guns! Room, nigga. What? Empire. Empire. I know y'all see me.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her.
I get you.
She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this funny to me. 'Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh.
Breathe, is the air too thin up here? The watch too bright up here? The sun glistening off the bezel, leaving them little shadows of ice on your face like freckles. Shoot it in a button on one of my best suits, and that pound is shined up like church shoes. I gotta make my next move my best move, even if that move don't involve you. 'Cause there's a lot of that would love to be in your position, whether it was right for your mission. My mission is to make sure I stay in your system like Heron, so therefore it's me that you're hooked on. But sick of, don't be nodding off and getting comfy. I'll cancel your monthly. Dope boy, who want me? Let me get you high, you'll love this.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this funny to me. 'Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh.
I'm a uptown boy, that girl from Brooklyn. Best eye chick, she know news in them. Cool with him, so she got the news from him. That what's happening, baby, what's happening? In the dice game, who got bank? Who's asking? 3 6s, look around, who's laughing? Point a chick out, they know who's smashing. I take fractions and spend on fashion. I'm all that, I don't call back. I'm more at a Ford that I'm buying all that. 645, the coupe is all black. Tell the bartender to send more of that. Window shop, who's pop? It's simple. I window shop, I buy the window, including the bimbo. This is simple.
So what's your name?
H.O.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this funny to me. 'Cause every time it's a breeze,
okay.
I feel it coming.
Yeah. You know, young and I slide through. New coupe, sky blue. Big wheels, interior color, diamond. And I'm used to life in the fast lane. Ask about me, I do the damn thing. You know, money's not an option. Really? My neck's retarded, my wrist so silly. And mommy got a face like Christina Millie. Body like Miss Kim Kardashian. I'm flashy at cars, I move like a boss. Empire the gang, man, I'm that ball. Mr. Montana, drop head phantom. Might jump out the 6 deuce long for the cameras. I brought in the Hamptons, crib out in LA. G for the New York, then the MIA. Shalom, mama, what's hood? And with the G, you good, you know.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this funny to me. 'Cause every time
Oh, yeah. That was Ja Rule on Empire with Mean One. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, hi there. How the hell are you? Welcome back to Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you and you. And don't think I forgot about you. This following segment has been brought to you by Big Fork Brands Beef Jerky. If you go to bigforkbrands.com and check out, use promo code HOPPE, H-O-P-P-E, you can save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Shimmerwood CBD Drinks, SHIMMER wood.com. If you don't know how to spell wood, then that's a problem. When you go to shimmerwood.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPE, H-O-P-P-E, guess what? Oh, you save 20%. All right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going and going and going. Woo-hoo! The Chiefs lost. Be humble. Sit down, Kansas City.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. You see what he did there? Happy Hour. I love that guy.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012. This is Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, yeah.
6'9", he's fly.
That's my height. Actually, it's more like 6 foot 8.5, but I just round up. 6'9's a better number.
Stay. Talk of love and
Everything around me revolves around sex.
dating life's his game.
The horny bastard.
News all stars he spills.
Oh, Jesus.
With laughter filled.
Whatever.
Happy Hour, all you need.
Uh-huh.
Rich and Ely, take a seat.
Oh, yeah, bitch.
Ryan,
Sit down, Mahomes.
Happy Hour.
You can't beat good defenses in the Super Bowl.
Cat by his side.
Oh, yeah, I do.
In Florida they reside.
Oh, what the hell is going on, Luna? You a Swiftie, Luna? I will not allow a Swiftie be my cat. Even though she looks like a cat that Taylor Swift would have. She's like white. She's like a mix of a rabbit, a bunny, a cow, and a cat. And she loves me, so you know she's crazy. What up, Luna? Oh, I got it. If you're playing this in your car and someone's like sitting next to you at the red light, I bet they're like, what the hell is that cat doing in that car? Or maybe you're listening on the job site, like laying sod in Florida, or working in one of the badass factories in Cleveland. Shout out to you hardworking average Joes. And this is playing through your speakers, or you're making pizza. All right. That was my cat.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Leave it to me to have an annoying cat.
Welcome to Java Jam, Battle of the Coffee Brand Bands.
Favorite Dunking. This ain't the Dunkings. Where the hell are Matt and Tom?
Forget them suckers. Matt Damon.
Oh, we're so over the freaking Boston accent, Ben Affleck. It's never funny.
And Tom Brady don't have the heart of a champion. We got a new squad, Dunking sequel.
Oh, buddy.
Lex and Belichick. Dunkings!
When I saw this commercial come on, I was like, really? We're going to do this another time?
A little more spirit on the, on the charge next time. All right. We got a fourth Dunking too coming.
I think, well, it was Bill Belichick, but I don't know. That might have been his girlfriend. Mm-hmm.
We got a fourth Dan King, too.
All right, that was so freaking hilarious. It was off the charts. And then there was this. All right, here.
It was day 3 of press for Travis Kelce, which again means endless questions about Taylor.
Yeah, he's got to be so freaking over it, man.
Come to learn and grown to admire about Taylor Swift's work ethic.
Oh, frick, I can't play this video because, let me see.
I mean, to see the week.
All right, I got to skip over this a little bit because of the copyright. I can't have Taylor striking me. She's too busy making Travis wept.
Pretty remarkable. I mean, to see the week in, week out, traveling from one country to the next.
Yeah.
How excruciating it is on her body. And
yeah, I mean, that is kind of the unspoken thing. She may irritate the hell out of me, but she does put on long shows.
And on her mind, it was something I could admire watching and take a lot of notes from.
So there is that. And then there is this.
And what about wedding bells for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Well, our Cassie DeLaura was exclusive with Eli Manning at Acme Oyster House, setting the record straight about this prediction.
There's going to be a ring in a football. He's going to cut it open, have the ring come out. It's a perfect ending.
Do you have some inside information or?
That was a setup.
Realistically, he's not going to do it on the field. Come on, people.
He's not going to do it on the field, but it would be, it's fun to think about it.
Yeah.
That's the fairy tale. Everybody wants to get engaged on the football field after winning a Super Bowl.
We'll have more with Eli on Monday, but this morning, Travis's dad, Ed, entered the chat. Appearing on Australia's Today Show, he hinted at what's to come for the couple.
When we get past the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be a very good period of time for the two of them. Without the NFL season, without the Eras Tour, just them alone, really connecting more.
Of course, Blake Lively was by Taylor's side at last year's Super Bowl, but now there's a headline.
He's pretty much saying they're going to be able to have sex and whatever.
And that Taylor has frozen Blake out of the suite, and the singer feels manipulated in Blake's war with Justin Baldoni.
Which we'll talk about that later. Let's get to this. Okay.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have a double date night in New Orleans. 2 days before the 2025 Super Bowl, the singer and NFL player are seen having a night out with Travis's teammate Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that must have been a really douchey date. I wonder how they tipped.
And his wife Brittany at the French restaurant Lillet on February 7th.
Yeah.
Travis and Patrick had some much-needed downtime with their ladies as they prepare to make history on Sunday with their Kansas City Chiefs teammates, potentially becoming the first team in the NFL to get 3 consecutive Super Bowl wins.
Oh, sure.
And while they gear up to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in one of the biggest matchups, Taylor and Brittany will be in the stands.
So they were there. I'm just kind of going through all the clips from this weekend. There is so much to catch up on.
Travis Kelce reunites with Taylor Swift after the Kansas City Chiefs take the L against the Philadelphia Eagles at Super Bowl 59.
Oh, yeah, they did. By the way, I wonder if she must have given him just the teethiest moment last night, if you know what I'm saying.
You know, I'm a football player at first. That's where my focus is for the most part, nonstop 365 days out of the year. I'm thinking about winning championships and playing my best.
Didn't look like it last night.
That's the NFL star looking visibly somber, walking to the singer's VIP suite.
No three-peat for you guys.
Changing out of his uniform into the 70s style Russ suit he wore arriving to the game.
He looks so freaking douchey, man. By the way, Patrick Mahomes looked like an asswipe wearing that Philadelphia green. That was when I was like, I am 100% not rooting for you.
After the reunion, Tay and his mom Donna left together.
Thank you.
Man, there's just no body on Taylor. She's like a skeleton.
I think I'm a pro at shaking it off at this point.
Oh, I get what you did there. Freaking douchebag, man. I gotta scoop over this because of copyright. So that's that. Do we have any more Super Bowl coverage that has come in before the break? We'll probably get some more breaking news after, we're just hanging out. All right, let's do this right here. We're going to move on from Super Bowl talk and talk about Kardashians.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Ryan Murphy told me that his new
series, like how he did Dahmer, is now going to be on the Menendez brothers.
Oh, geez.
Oh my God.
You know I knew those guys.
Of course you did, Kris Kardashian. You're a trash bag.
In the 80s.
Kris Jenner.
I used to have them. Oh, yeah, I knew them. There's a difference between knowing them and they know you. You get right here, Kris. We'll get in front of you. We'll get behind you.
Casually revealing her connection to the Menendez brothers on the Kardashians.
Tune in because you never know what's going to happen.
On the season 6 premiere, the momager spilled.
By the way, she sounds like such a sociopath there.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
We might just get naked.
On the season 6 premiere, the momager spilled the fun fact.
They should just do a freaking episode where they're all naked, just walking around the house.
On the season 6 premiere, the momager spilled the fun fact after daughter Kim told her about the now mega hit Netflix series, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
Yeah, Kris Kardashian seems like she'd be really out of touch with streaming service shows.
You can never escape from it.
Let's romanticize murder and killing our parents as a society. We are screwed.
Kim's late dad, Kris's ex-husband Robert Kardashian, used to hit the tennis court with Lyle and Eric before they were convicted for their parents' murder in 1996.
You knew the parents?
No, I knew the kids because
of course you did.
Eric used to come over and play tennis with your dad on the weekends.
Oh, geez.
Kim says she remembers her lawyer dad talking about the famous case.
Yeah, we gotta get our friends off. Can you get them off?
Which played out alongside a courtroom drama that made Robert a semi-household name, O.J. Simpson's murder trial.
Yeah, you know, that thing. I was like 2 years old. I have no memory of it.
I remember.
You know how like in the 90s, there wasn't a lot, like there was a lot going on, but you only had newspaper, TV, and radio, and like movies and sports? A lot of topics would get rehashed at parties. So like even in 2001, I would hear about Michael Jordan. In Chicago, you'd hear about Steve Dahl. You would hear about O.J. Simpson. You'd hear about Bill Clinton. Because like it felt like the news cycle was slower back then. So even though I didn't live O.J. Simpson and I have vague memories of Jordan, at the same time, it kind of feels like I lived it. You know what I mean? Or Princess Diana dying.
Like the whole case growing up in Beverly Hills. That's
where I want to be.
We were. The trial, I think, happened when I was like 13.
Oh my God. I talk like this.
So, you know, there were big cases that I would love to talk to my dad about. And
oh, yeah. That would be a good podcast.
So this was one of them.
In October, after spending 35 years behind bars, then Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon
was looking for votes. He's a cloud chaser.
Requested Eric and Lyle be resentenced.
Got it.
There are people in the office that strongly believe that they should be released immediately.
Kim, who's a criminal justice advocate, thanked him for revisiting their case and righting a significant wrong.
Whatever.
Justin Baldoni is reflecting on the past year since the release of his movie, It Ends With Us.
Oh my God, the microphone freaking shows. What's with these news reporters and their awful microphones?
Intense year. This morning I sent a text message. I had anxiety. Why is that? I haven't talked about this yet, but...
This is such fake. Okay, like I'm Team Justin or whatever. It's like rooting for the Eagles over the Chiefs. Like you're not rooting for either of them. But this freaking fake crying, shut up.
On February 7th, the actor-director appears in a teaser for the Gents podcast, seemingly getting emotional during his chat.
Yeah.
In his upcoming appearance on the podcast, dropping on February 10th, the 41-year-old star reveals in the clip he had an intense year and he had suffered anxiety before going through his...
Me too, man. Me too.
Legal battle with Blake Lively. The Jane the Virgin alum also says in the preview, I haven't talked about this yet, before the teaser shows him placing his hands on his face.
I would make this clip into a reel, but this microphone's too horrendous.
In the podcast Instagram post, they reveal the interview took place in November 2024, just 1 month before Blake filed.
All right, so they're just rehashing the past.
Well, Blake Lively.
Yeah, TMZ has better microphones here, Inez.
Well, Blake Lively can forget about packing her bags for New Orleans this weekend. Well, I guess
she can go.
She can still go to the Super Bowl.
She's just not going to get the best suite, that's for sure.
She will not be in Taylor Swift's suite because their friendship is in a... I don't even know if it's right to call it a friendship anymore.
You could call it kaput.
Yeah.
At least
I love the honesty of Harvey.
From one side.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is that Blake is at least making it seem like they're good. And as we broke the story yesterday...
Cry and make up.
Yes, that was Blake's response to the story we told you yesterday that about...
I wonder if these celebrities just like check TMZ every day, having a panic attack, wondering what's out there. Kind of like how when Tom Holland said he likes to read about Zendaya online.
The fact that Taylor is really ticked off that she's been dragged into this battle with Justin Baldoni.
And used by Blake.
Because Blake made it seem like Taylor showed up at this meeting to support her and to pressure Justin Baldoni. To
when Taylor says,
changes.
when we're told Taylor says she had no idea Justin was even there. She was just showing up because Blake invited her, and she shows up and Blake's there and Justin's there. And all she says to him is, I really excited to see your movie. And he leaves and that was it. And she makes it look like that she's a secret weapon behind all of this.
Right. And now Taylor is staring down the fact that perhaps if this thing actually does go forward, if the lawsuit goes forward,
she's going to be deposed. Yeah.
So,
yeah, she got to be freaking out about that.
Taylor definitely, the way it was described to us, this friendship is fractured to say the least.
Yeah, I think Blake Lively probably regrets it. Speaking of something that annoys me.
Happy Hot Topic!
Kourtnei Kardashian and Travis Barker have no problem showing off their love. While attending the FanDuel Super Bowl party in New Orleans on February 7th, the couple are seen having a very romantic...
Oh, yeah, he's picking her up in the air. Travis Barker is in her making out, and he's showing off his tats. So freaking nauseating, man.
Moment.
I'm not even jealous. I don't want people going, who's the do this? You're fucking 50 years old. You're not 16. Stop making out in public. Make a sex tape if you want to do that type of energy.
Travis's performance at Second Line Stages with...
I don't mean to keep pausing this, but that's what you really got to applaud Kim for. Is all the other Kardashians put their body on the line, but Kim really put her body on the line.
Are seen having a very romantic moment following Travis's performance at Second Line Stages with Blink-182. In photos, fans can see the Kardashian star.
They're like lip making out. It's like with their tongues. So nauseating. Go away.
Are wrapped around her husband backstage as they share a quick makeout sesh before heading off to join the rest of the party.
Look at us, we're edgy Gen Xers.
And of course, this isn't the only recent pic the duo has shared of them packing on the PDA.
We know, it's freaking nauseating, so gross.
At the start,
show us a mouth hug or something.
Start of the new year, Kourtnei shared a glimpse of her and her husband celebrating 2025 by posting a pic to her Instagram story.
All right, so she did that. Okay. I got it.
Rihanna is standing by her man.
See, I say Rihanna. Some people say Rihanna. It sounds better when you say Rihanna.
The singer is seen walking arm in arm with partner A$AP Rocky as they leave a Los Angeles courthouse February 7th, following another day of trial proceedings in his felony assault case. Rihanna dons an oversized gray suit and white blouse, accessorizing the look with a brown and yellow scarf, black Maison Margiela shoes, and minimal makeup. As for A$AP, whose real name is Rakeem Mayers, he keeps it casual, wearing a black hooded leather jacket over a blue pinstripe dress shirt, red tie, and black slacks. In the past several weeks, the Fenty Beauty founder has made a number of appearances at her man's ongoing trial. Mayers is currently facing 2 felony counts of assault over an alleged altercation with his former friend, A$AP Relly.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of A$APs. You know, he wants that case to end ASAP.
Chrishell Stause is taking digs at her ex-husband, Justin Hartley.
Oh, yeah. Nothing makes you look more of a washed-up hag knowing you're talking about your ex.
A new episode of Traitors. During a mission on the show, the remaining faithfuls and traitors were tasked with holding hands with a partner in a glass box for 8 minutes, while insects, critters, bugs, and even snakes were poured and draped all over them. But
seems like a Gen Z version of Fear Factor with Joe Rogan.
The 43-year-old ended up pulling her hand out of the glass box before the first insect even touched her hand, eliminating herself and the Real Housewives of New Jersey star from the mission.
Whatever. Thought that'd be more interesting. It was are not.
Some of the magic has disappeared.
Emilia Perez star Selena Gomez is addressing the controversy surrounding her Oscar-nominated co-star Carla Sofia Gascon while attending the 2025 Santa Barbara Film Festival. On February 9th, The Hollywood Reporter posted a video on X of Selena during a Q&A sharing how she's holding up since the backlash.
I just want to know, how are you? How are you doing right now?
I'm surprised Selena's not crying.
Thank you very much. I'm good. I'm really good. Some of the magic has disappeared, but I
want an annoying voice, especially on the microphone. So nauseating.
choose to.
I can't listen to this.
Jessica Alba officially files for divorce from Cash Warren after 16 years of marriage.
Yeah, you know, they were probably on the biggest dry spell ever.
In documents obtained by E! News.
Oh, they want to let you know E! News got the news. We did our job. Good job.
Jessica, who shares Honor, Haven, and Hayes with Cash, asks for joint physical and legal custody of their kids.
Oh, jeez.
The actress also cites irreconcilable differences as the reason for their split.
You're insufferable.
And lists December 27th as the official date of their separation. In early January, TMZ was first to report the news of Jessica and Cash's breakup.
Got it.
Just 3 weeks after the news broke, Jessica steps out for her first public engagement on January 30th. Jessica makes an appearance at the Fire Aid benefit concert at Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, which raised money to rebuild.
All right, so she's doing things for people. That's cool. What do we have here?
Happy Hot Topic!
Bianca Censori is shutting down rumors she put out a cry for help.
Her eyes. She literally looks like she's crying for help.
Following the pair's shocking Grammys appearance, Kanye has been vocal on X, identifying as a Nazi, promoting a Yeezy t-shirt design with a swastika, denouncing the Me Too movement, and reigniting his controversial comments on slavery. On February 9th, an alleged fake account pretending to be Bianca wrote on Twitter, "Lord, I lift up my husband to you with love and concern. Soften his heart, guide his words, and fill him with wisdom and kindness. Protect him from trouble and lead him toward understanding and respect for all people. Despite our differences, I love him unconditionally. Strengthen our bond and help me be a source of patience and encouragement. I trust in your grace to work in his heart. God bless Israel and all of the good Jewish people. Amen." A rep for Censori told The Hollywood Reporter the posts are not her, adding, quote, "We have reached out to X to get the account unverified and or banned." And following his social media rants, Kanye has deactivated his X account, with his last words being, "I'm logging out of Twitter. I appreciate Elon for allowing me to vent.
Dirtbag and a deadbeat father.
It's been very cathartic to use the world as a sounding board. It was like an ayahuasca trip. Love all of you who gave me your energy and attention. Till we connect again."
I thought ayahuasca was supposed to bring you to the universe, you know. Supposed to help you not be hateful. Yeah, let me just hate on Jews. Shut up, Kanye. Dirtbag. I thought an ayahuasca trip was supposed to humble you. Maybe ayahuasca's not it. Think about it. You have Kanye coming back a dirtbag after ayahuasca, I guess. Then you got Aaron Rodgers. Freaking nauseating. Just do mushrooms and shut up. Go away.
Good afternoon and good night.
Oh, yeah. This music's giving me a panic attack. We got a lot of news here about Kanye.
The OSHA Education Center.
We got like 100 ads playing. This is fun.
For OSHA training.
This is when we're like 3 hours in and I'm tired. So many freaking pop-ups in the Daily Mail.
Provider you can trust.
Jesus Christ. Elon Musk confirms public will not be seeing Kanye West's Twitter anymore as his account is deactivated. Oh. I bet there's a lot of Jewish investors that are involved. That were like, Elon, we can't have that. Also, the NFL sent a letter of apology to Lil Wayne after announcing last year Kendrick Lamar had been chosen to perform. All right, here's the thing. Lil Wayne was denied the chance to headline the halftime show, but the thing is, he's not good live. I am a big Lil Wayne fan. You're never going to meet a bigger Lil Wayne fan than me. I've seen him twice in concert, and he is atrocious. He's not good, man. He's not very good at what he does live. Behind Huddleton and behind a lot of beats, Lil Wayne is amazing. But, you know, without that, he's nothing. So I'm reading this right here. There's a body language expert that says that Taylor Swift was showing grim support for Travis, according to a body language expert, and that she looked absolutely furious and stunned in her body language by being booed. Yeah, you know, she doesn't really go out and about, you know, so she's probably not aware that a lot of people are sick of her. What the hell is going on with my guy, Kanye West? Actually, he's not my guy, but, you know. Oh, what are you going to do? We're 3 hours in, so now the show is just me humming.
Kanye is making it known he had the final say on Bianca's outfit to the Grammys.
Yeah, that's kind of a little creepy if you ask me.
On Twitter, the rapper wrote in all capital letters, "I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke-ass feminist shit. She's with a billionaire."
He's giving me really rapey vibes. Not good.
Why would she listen to any of you dumb-ass broke bitches? People say the red carpet look was her decision. Yes, I don't make her do nothing she doesn't want to, but she definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without my approval. You stupid ass woke pawns.
He's such a loser, man. He's getting really creepy with age. Like when Kanye West did this in his 30s and 20s, he's the crazy guy. I was like, shut up, man. You're a freaking deadbeat dad, bro.
I have no respect or empathy for anyone living, because no one living can fuck with me. But
I don't think they want to. I bet you're very selfish in bed.
I do love some people, and I give them favor. This comes after Bianca's barely there dress at the Grammys went viral, and fans rushed online to the comment section, right?
Of course they did.
Reading this makes me feel Kanye is screaming, right in low caps. I'm here to enjoy tweets, not to get screamed at like I'm running errands.
All right, well, you can unfollow him or block him.
Kanye West defends Sean Diddy Combs amid the music mogul's sex trafficking case. Ye shows support for the Bad Boy Records founder, who is...
It's the weirdest thing, but most Kanye thing ever.
Currently in jail awaiting the May 5th trial for his charges in a series of controversial messages. He writes on X, formerly Twitter, February 6th, free...
You don't have to tell us every time. That was 2022 when it changed. We know.
Puff, referring to one of Combs' former stage names, before adding in a separate message, Puff, we love you. And the 47-year-old also provides insight into why he believes Combs, who pleaded not guilty to federal charges of racketeering, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution following his September arrest, should be released from prison. He says in another message on the platform that same day, just for clarity, they're trying to make an example out of Puff. Kim Kardashian's ex-husband continues in an additional post.
Yeah, if I were Kim, I know it sucks not having a father around, but the kids might be better off.
Who's ever after Puff, we gotta find out exactly who they are. And Ye doesn't only come to the defense of Combs in his controversial internet rant, he also claps back at criticism of his wife Bianca Censori's naked look at the 2025 Grammys.
It was trashy.
He says in a February 7th post, people say the red carpet look was her decision. Yes, I don't make...
All right, we heard that on the other video. Oh, what's going on here?
Every year before the Super Bowl, the NFL holds its awards show, and look who was there last night. Former New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, he's 72, along with his 24-year-old girlfriend. Now, she had a Super Bowl ring on her finger. Is that an engagement ring, or did Belichick just run out of fingers? Lisa Guerrero's in New Orleans.
They sure turned heads at the Super Bowl. Legendary coach...
You know, she makes him turn his head. She was like barely clothed, man. Put on a shirt, even though you're freaking hot.
Bill Belichick hit the red carpet at the NFL honors ceremony with his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. He's 72. She's 24.
Yeah.
That's an age difference of nearly half a century.
Hell yeah.
Jordan wore a barely there metallic dress with an exposed midriff and thigh-high slit. And has Belichick taken Beyoncé's advice?
All right, I got to skip over this because of copyright.
Maybe no. Jordan was seen wearing a massive ring. Upon closer inspection, you can see it's a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, geez.
One of 6 won by Belichick as head coach of the New England Patriots. He wore the rest of them.
And then here's Lisa Guerrero and Patrick Mahomes' annoying mom.
Spoke to Patrick Mahomes' mom, Randy, who'll be at the big game Sunday.
I usually like to tell them just go out there and play and have fun. I literally do.
Yeah, that didn't really work, then. All right, other.
Like you were in middle school or high school.
It's estimated Sunday's game will be the second most watched Super Bowl, second only to last year's Chiefs-49ers matchup. That had the largest TV audience in history.
Yeah, I think people are really sick of the Chiefs. I'm also sick of Ethan Slater.
Happy hot topic!
This douchebag.
I mean, obviously, we're talking about the community coming together over the course of the last month through the fires. You know, what's been inspiring to you about seeing the way that we have come together to sort of overcome this natural disaster?
I think in the face of tragedy, it's really beautiful to see people helping their neighbors out. And, you know, I have a number of friends who have lost their homes and lost their things. Everybody does.
And I lost my marriage to being a dirtbag.
But to see the ways that we've been able to come together and help those people out, it's a beautiful thing about humanity. It's a scary moment, but yeah, I think extending your arm to help your neighbor is a
It sounds so freaking fake, man. He definitely practiced this.
really beautiful thing.
I like that, and I feel like there's, you know, a little bit of people, I guess, wishfully thinking of themselves as Elphaba in a situation where they're trying to do the right thing by everyone and their neighbors in a situation like this, right?
Yeah, I think that's a nice tie-in. I mean, I do think that there's.
Yeah, I can't listen to this. You're a moron. And then there's this.
I do believe he had experiences where he tried this, that, or the other. There's a way to say that in general without denigrating the memory and the legacy that he built.
Twitch's mom, Connie, speaking out against his wife, Allison Hoker, and her claims he was a drug addict.
Yeah, I don't know what Allison's problem is. Obviously, life wasn't too good for him if he didn't want to be here. And honestly, she seems insufferable. The fact that she kept having to drag him through the mud, even though we know you have skeletons in the closet. Yeah, when you have to have his mom begging to have her stop on TV, you're a douchebag, Allison Hooker, or is it Holker? It's all the same thing.
I don't believe that there was that type of issue, that type of problem.
You do feel his memory has been denigrated?
I do.
Of course. His stupid cloud-chasing pig of a wife had to make it about her.
God doesn't give you things you cannot handle. I'm a firm believer.
Wait, did she just say God?
God doesn't give you...
Oh yeah, God would so love you throwing your husband under the bus.
Things you cannot handle. I'm a firm believer in that.
In her memoir, This Far, Twitch's widow wrote about finding a drug stash after the dancer died by suicide in 2022.
I'd have to be high as hell too, like I always am, to be married to you, honey.
But his autopsy found no drugs in his system, and Connie tells CBS Mornings she doesn't buy Allison's story.
I think there might have been weed and maybe mushrooms in there, but whatever, it's a drug.
Don't get me wrong, I applaud speaking about mental health awareness because, of course,
I was really suffering with it last week.
Of course, there was something going on there at the end that we're not aware of.
Is the issue with you that she shared things that you think should have been private, or is the issue that you don't believe it?
Both.
That's a good question.
Both.
Well, he probably was on drugs, to be honest.
I'm not saying that my son was perfect.
This coming after Allison defended herself from the backlash, as critics claimed she only stirred controversy to promote her book.
Duh. Now one person was talking about Allison Holker. Oh, we're such a fan of your work, Allison Holker.
The mom of 3 said on Instagram her only intention was to help other people.
Well, that failed.
If that was the intent of the book, to make people aware, look out for these type of signs. There's a way to say that in general without denigrating the memory and the legacy that he built and that's there for his children. You know, there's now this question in the air when his name comes up.
Yeah. Allison Holker, Burn in Hell. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Block monsters gon' shake them all. Throw them bows and make them fall. Westside niggas gon' drop the bomb on any motherfucker talking shit this snug. Open your eyes and realize that you and I can be my guys, we don't give a fuck. Cop a bottle from the bar. Find that nigga that was acting hard. Bust his head, call the meds. Get this nigga up off the floor. DJ keep on spinning, ho. You better not stop this party, Joe, or we gon' put the stump on you like Cooper did to Mario. Represent your city, cuz. Still all about that plenty muds. All my dogs, cut your balls. Keep your back facing the walls. About to be some shit in here. Criminal minded pimpin' here. I got my cousin sick in here. Hilltop juice start tripping here. Plus I'm off that Chris and beer. Local rappers listen here. When the pop drop on that brick the scale, all them seeds gon' disappear. We taking over the industry. Bombing on you fake MCs. Peace to the homeboy Sean T for sending us these bomb beats. Bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them. Drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Oh no! Knock that shit right there. Sitting in the middle of the club with a pocket full of huns, and I'm looking for a mom just to pop that beer. Get an eye with a lot of green. Don't want the block out the cut supreme. Really hate to do it, but I bust your dream. See wanna talk, I'ma rush your team. Motherfuckers say they talk like they really wanna bring it to me. I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna blast off. Better recognize the people when I dip it in the double O addition of the looking and I smash off. Cut the track like a razor blade. Told you motherfuckers I'ma change the game. Black monster coming through in a major way. Look, y'all better pray it. The club is right, pushing, shoving, over, crying, screaming, shouting. Better get the fuck up at the club, or they hit you with a snub and you have to leave about it. We the hottest, couple motherfuckers that'll hit you when you don't make you bleed about it. You don't wanna be another tragedy and have your mama read about it. Think about it, keep your life. We don't wanna make y'all bleed tonight. Heard you motherfuckers on a peaceful type. Laws wanna trip, better read my rights. Small town, Midwest, North Side, Indiana, East Side, South Bend, Young Vest, ghetto drama. Bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them.
You gotta ride or die, well, let me see you get them up. Throw your hands up high if you don't really give a fuck. Boys on the block, yeah, that be us. Thug ass niggas straight stacking the dust. Talk a lot of shit, but I'm back in the dough. Get drunk, get crunk, hit the flow. Nigga rep your hood, make them feel the pain. Biz in this bitch, about to kill the game. But I put it on main, everything. Cut the beat up, nigga, let it bang. For you motherfuckers hating, I'm a cock and aim. Anybody from your block, they gon' get the same. When I spit the flame, better guard your grip. Throwing bowls on you hoes, nigga, what's the deal? Get out of line, I ain't lying, I'ma bust a seal. Dropping Midwest bomb when I buy for real. On the quest for the loose, so I blaze the beat. Pop a collar to the homie that made the beat. All you lanes in the gang gon' meet defeat. Mess around with a motherfucking G like me. Gangsta, B, I see the name. Don't hate the player, hate the game, dog, I'm doing my thing. I'ma let it rain. Drop bombs with the block that'll wreck your brain. Break the brain, break the brain, break the brain, break the brain, break the brain.
Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them. Drop that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them, drop that Midwest motherfucking bomb on them.
Oh yeah, that was Block Monsters with Midwest Bomb. Oh yeah.
I got Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, we have a lot of sponsors, so let's get into it. This following segment's been brought to you by Aspire Drinks, the best green tea powered energy drinks around. Go to aspiredrinks.com and at checkout use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. This is being brought to you by Good Vibes THC CBD Seltzers. Go to getgoodfeels.com, getgoodfeels.com, and at checkout use promo code Hoppe HOPPE to save 20%. You're looking for the best iconic and sports fan merchandise around? That's a long one. OldGlory.com for the best music and sports fan merchandise. When you go to OldGlory.com, use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery. At GardenStateDistillery.com, it is the best vodka around. At checkout, use promo code Hoppe HOPPE to save a 20%. Strange Cloudz to Clearwater, 2222 Main Street. Also, the Chill Room at Pinellas Park. Afuera Coffee, AFUERA Coffee.com. Promo code Hoppe HOPPE to save 20%. StrongCoffeeCompany.com. Promo code Hoppe. Okay. QuantumSquares.com. The best energy bars around. Use promo code Hoppe. All right. It's almost like name dropping me helps you win in life. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and get into Hoppe's Hoops right after this.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, sure. Got it.
This is the thing to Hoppe Hour.
The song that mispronounces my last name.
With Ryan Hoppe
Hoppe.
in the power. Let's laugh, let's dance right now. Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the last will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe.
Sing, grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the thing I wanna sing. Scooby-Doo and Wacky Tunes.
Oh, sure.
Ryan's laughter fills the room. Crazy fun and all balloons. Hot, sour, bring moves. Catch the wave and ride the fun with Hoppe.
You can ride it whenever, baby.
Ryan Hoppe, number one.
Hoppe.
Come and join us.
I love doing this.
Well, Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe.
I'll sing.
856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Sometimes I wonder what my mom's friends think of this show. They grew up knowing me as this good kid, and here I am, just a raunchy dog.
Is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. Sing. Grab your friends and let's all.
If you want to let me know what you think of my show, 856-494-6703.
Fills the rooms.
Time for Hoppe's Hoops.
Hot, sour,
Hoppe.
brings the booze. Catch the wave and ride the fun with Hoppe Hour. We're never done. Ryan Hoppe, number one.
Hoppe.
Come and join us, everyone. Hoppe Hour is the.
Let's do it. But all the news that happened today, I had to save the NBA till the end.
Breaking down the scenes, NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping out
Those ex-wives are crazy.
the schemes. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball.
Luka Doncic donates $500,000 to wildfire recovery. At the baller-ass mood. Hell yeah. What up, LA? Here's some money.
They left the same. Poppy's loose, man, he knows it all.
Oh, we got some baby mama drama. You know LiAngelo Ball is officially an NBA player and a rapper when he has baby mama drama. LiAngelo Ball's baby mama claims he got another woman pregnant. He's walking out on us. LiAngelo Ball just posted a picture with Rashida Nicole, seemingly making it Instagram official after... Oh, jeez. What's going on with my stuff? LiAngelo Ball just posted a picture with Rashida Nicole, seemingly making them Instagram official after Nikki Medeiros accused him of abandoning their family. Come on, man. I thought LiAngelo was cool as hell. He has that new music. Why do you have to be a dirtbag? LiAngelo Ball is dealing with some baby mama drama. The mother of his two kids claims he is walking out on a family after getting another woman pregnant and beginning a life with her. The tweaker rapper, oh yeah, they twink, and a basketball player have two kids with Nikki Medeiros, and the reality TV star says LiAngelo just confessed to cheating on her. Well, it's more I don't know, it's so hard because all the NBA players cheat. All of them do. It's tough. These women get mad at the NBA players for cheating, but that's what they do. It's not acceptable. It's not a good thing. It's not noble. It's not whatever. But, I mean, come on now. Breaking news, Trae Young named All-Star replacement for the NBA. Back to LiAngelo Ball. I see everyone has been sending me Jello cheating on me. I want to clear this up and speak my truth. I am just as surprised as you are. We spent 3.5 years together, and last week he decided to walk out on his kids. Oh, man. Come on, bro. I was really rooting for him. He got waived by the Detroit Pistons, which already makes you look bad. And then you create this rap song that's pretty good in the era of crappy SoundCloud rappers. And then all of a sudden you're a deadbeat dad? I know good. Nikki adds, the ultimate betrayal is not even a word. My daughter is not even 2 months old, and dealing with this in postpartum is very hard. Please pray for me and my healing because I will get through this. I have to be strong for my kids. Well, I'm not saying not to talk about it on social media, but that doesn't help. Ex-NBA star Nate Robinson set to undergo life-changing surgery after organ failure 2 years ago. Nate Robinson was a baller back in the day. That dude was so short and just did his thing. Oh, this was the most Anthony Davis thing ever. I should probably, pot up the board so that the audio comes through. We always get a little... Oh, geez, what's playing here? We always get a little clunky when it's 3 hours in. We're a part of this madness together.
Anthony Davis's injury in his debut game for the Mavs is a lot worse than expected because in his post-game interview he said it wasn't as bad, but...
What's he going to tell them? He probably knew, but didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm out 6 weeks.
Now it's been released that his adductor injury could make him miss up to a month.
That is the most Anthony Davis thing ever. To come back and then do this.
Definitely a few weeks, but could stretch out to a month, which means he will miss the All-Star game. And obviously, he only played 3 quarters with the Dallas Mavericks and now could be out for a month.
That's no good. At least Dallas traded for defense.
Leading into playoffs as well, this is not what you want, especially after the blockbuster trade. And he's also not the only one to be sidelined with injury. Giannis will be sidelined through the next week due to a mild calf strain.
I hate when these players get injured, man. I don't know if conditioning's not as good as it used to be. Because there seems to be more injuries, man.
And which means he will also miss the All-Star game, so there's 2 replacements.
And that's where Trae Young came in.
That needs to be filled, one from the East and one from the West. So
it would have been crazy if Trae Young went on.
Let me know who you think.
Trae Young.
Almost anybody thinks that the Lakers won this Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic trade. And of course...
Did he just say... What is his accent?
Davis for Luka...
Let me hear this.
Almost anybody thinks that the Lakers won this...
What?
Anthony Davis for Luka...
I can't even play this video. Stupid talking. This guy's better.
Anthony Davis is making his Dallas Mavericks debut today after that Luka Doncic trade, and now I understand why Nico Harrison has hired full-time security after that trade to guard his house. This is the scene.
Yeah, you brought it upon yourself, dummy.
Outside the stadium.
Not defending it, but I'm just saying that.
Before the Dallas Mavericks game.
Fire Nico! Fire Nico! DEI hire. So there's that. And then here's the news clip about it.
Meantime, outside of the American Airlines Center, it was not the typical fun spirit that you normally see on a game day. Instead, there was a large police presence and barriers set up in places. Due to all,
it shows Nico as a clown.
All of the protesters who showed up expressing their anger over the Luka Doncic trade. Fox 4's Amelia Jones was in the middle of it all. She joins us live tonight with that part of the story.
What up, baby?
Amelia?
KC fans were...
I say this every time. Why can't the news fix this delay? It's 2025.
Amelia?
Whatever.
KC fans were happy that the Mavs walked away with a win, but they shared that the atmosphere inside just wasn't the same without Luka on the court.
Got it. Oh, sure.
Before tip-off of Saturday's Dallas Mavericks game, fans continued to show their disappointment that the team will now take the court without star player Luka Doncic.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Utter disbelief, shock, awe, and disappointment.
Last week, the Dallas Mavericks sent number 77 to the Los Angeles Lakers as part of a trade that included the Lakers' Anthony Davis. Saturday's home game against the Houston Rockets was the first at the AAC since the trade. And no, the fans are not over it.
Anthony Davis.
I don't think they'll ever get over it.
This is a really good player, but he's not.
What's sad is they're showing the same people that are outside each game. Like, get a life. It's just sports. I was mad too, but come on now.
Not Luka, and just the way the whole thing was done, it wasn't fair to Luka, and it wasn't fair to the city of Dallas.
Mirsad Grebus planned to celebrate his 60th birthday by going to a Mavs game with his...
It's just weird though, like... You feel like the owners of a sports team should care about what the fans think. I know it's a business, but it just feels like sports is a little different, but it just represents what America's doing, just crunching the numbers.
Son to watch his favorite player.
We coming almost from same country. I'm Bosnian, he's Slovenian.
And gotta make it about you.
And that's
even though he has no idea who you are.
And a connection too. And from now on, wherever he goes, I go.
Oh, jeez.
Grebus says he'll make a trip to LA, but when he bought Luka's Dallas jersey, he never thought he'd have to buy another.
I can't believe.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Because I got one when he belongs to. He should be here today on this game.
I would love to talk to this guy about life. He seems really interesting.
The fans know it's not Luka's fault for the trade, and they made their feelings known toward the Mavs leadership.
Oh, sure. I got it.
The Mavs went on to beat the Rockets 116-105, but fans said the game just wasn't the same.
I mean, I love what I saw from Anthony Davis, but I feel like the energy it doesn't hit the same.
Doesn't hit, bro.
Without Luka. Travis Alley chose to wear Luka's number 77 Slovenian.
All right, so there's that. You're a little bored. This is kind of cool. The announcer for the Charlotte Hornets is really crazy when he announces the game. So Miles Bridges hit the game winner, and then De'Aaron Fox, who just got traded to the Spurs, missed the buzzer. So he shot it, but it was the buzzer beater that was after the buzzer. You know what I mean? So Miles Bridges comes up the court, hits the game winner. The Charlotte Hornets announcer freaks out, and then De'Aaron Fox has a buzzer beater that doesn't count. Here is the clip. That was really long-winded to me.
De'Aaron Fox's second game as a Spur.
trying to make a name for himself.
Hell yeah, that's what I sound like when I'm orgasming. And then there is this. All right, here. Listen to this buzzer beater that doesn't count by Aaron Fox. He held on to the ball way too long, which I'm not trying to be like a Monday morning point guard where I critique the athletes, but it's like, bro, launch the ball, dude.
Hornets lead by a point. Didn't get it off.
Yeah, this announcer though, man, the announcer for the Hornets really pumps you up. Listen to this.
De'Aaron Fox's second game as a Spur.
Yeah.
Trying to make a name for himself.
That really pumps me up. Here is Jimmy Butler after his debut and playing with Stephen Curry, talking to the announcers of the Warriors.
Welcome to Toyota Warriors Post-Game Live. The Hall of Famer Chris Mullin, NBA champ Festus Ezeli.
Chris Mullin's so underrated, man.
I'm Bonte Hill. And what happened at halftime? Your debut there, you go back to Chicago where you started your career. You start your Warriors tenure back in Chicago. You guys are down 24. What was the message there at halftime and in that third quarter as you guys had that crazy turnaround?
Get some stops. We all know whenever we can guard, get into the open floor, we're definitely going to score enough points. We're going to make enough shots. We just got to guard without fouling.
Jimmy Butler, congratulations on a great game. Welcome to the Golden State Warriors. My question is, this team has been a prolific three-point shooting team. With your ability to play in the paint, play in the mid-range, and get to the free throw line, do you feel like that's going to balance things out on the offensive end?
I think so. As soon as I got here, everybody was telling me to be myself, play my style of basketball, and we'll make it work. I'll fit in just fine. So I went out there, did that to the best of my ability. Don't touch me. And we got...
That's going to be interesting with him in the locker room.
I hear everybody was telling me to be myself, play my style of basketball, and we'll make it work. I'll fit in just fine. So I went out there, did that to the best of my ability. Don't touch me.
I like your Rachel Nichols.
And we got it done.
Jimmy, what is it like to play with Steph Curry? It's one thing to see and play against him, but what has it been like for you so far playing with him first game back?
Jimmy's cool, man, but he's so freaking like sensitive, like with the "don't touch me," like "oh, somebody support you."
It's fun to watch. Whenever I was extremely exhausted, gasping for air over here on the bench, but just to play with him, how smart he is, how unselfish he is, and how he makes the most incredible shots, and he wants his teammates to be great.
I got it.
There's nothing like it.
All right, so there's that. Here is the introduction video to the Golden State Warriors that really pumped me up. It shows them on the runway to cloudy San Francisco. Jimmy Butler pulls up in like a limousine van.
To get here in this beautiful weather, do my physical, and then I go right back down to LA. I've talked to Dre, I've talked to Steph. It's a lot of excitement, as am I. Very, very excited to be around.
Yeah, someone needs to keep him and Draymond separated.
And get back to playing basketball for once in my life. You talk about what they've done for their career, the winning habits, the winning ways, just to get an opportunity to play with greatness.
How does this end? Because we know that Steve Kerr is kind of a pickle, kind of a dick, and we also know that Jimmy's kind of a prima donna, and so is Draymond.
Part of that, and more than anything, I get to play basketball. I've been without a job for so long. I'm back to hooping again. I'm excited to talk strategy and what they would like for me to do, but always count on the jerseys, being in the stands. Playing here is always a tough place to play while you're on the road, but this is going to be home for me now, so I'm very, very excited to be a part of that. And you know, we always want to give the fans what they deserve and what they want. So like I always say,
This is really pumping me up. I don't want to sound like a bandwagoner, but I've always loved how Stephen Curry was overlooked. So I've literally been a fan of him since Davidson. So my favorite teams are Bulls and it was Lakers with Kobe, but I love the Warriors.
I just want to win a championship. I know the Golden Gate Bridge is around here somewhere. I know we're playing at Chase Center, which is right down the street from where the San Francisco Giants play. I think Blue Bottle was created here. That's all I got.
And there's a lot of poop on the ground.
I am switching jersey numbers. I want to be 10. Shouts to a bunch of different people. My little brother Marquise, obviously.
I've been wondering, like, what teams are gonna like retire his jersey. Like, obviously not Philly, obviously not the Bulls, obviously not Minnesota, so it might be the Heat. Well, probably the Heat, because he took them to 2 finals, and then I don't know if he does something with the Warriors.
The greatest soccer player of all time, Neymar Jr. That's what it is.
That's what it is, bro.
Numero 10.
So there is that. There's also this in Humpy's Hoops.
Ben Simmons, who agreed with a contract buyout with the Brooklyn Nets, now intends to sign with the LA Clippers.
Ben Simmons makes all mentally ill and people that are anxious look bad. Here's why it is. But he's like, oh, I'm anxious. I don't. So pretty much, let me explain it to you guys. Ben Simmons was a guy that everybody was rooting for to be great. All the Philadelphia fans were drinking the Kool-Aid because he has the tools and the power to be a great NBA player. His problem is he'd rather be an influencer and go on streaming games or banging Kardashians or going to nightclubs. And he like had this moment where he passed up an open layup against the Atlanta Hawks and it would have put them up. And he passed it to somebody who shot a 3 and they missed it. And then the Atlanta Hawks went on to beat them in the Eastern Conference semifinals in 2021. And that was the moment that he couldn't handle the pressure. And he was always missing free throws. So he pretty much got kicked out of 76er land. And then he was always like kind of faking injuries. Like he wasn't mentally ready, but he was still making hundreds of millions of dollars altogether in the NBA. So he got kicked out of Brooklyn. And now he's with the Clippers. He is just everything wrong with the Gen Z generation.
Ben Simmons, who agreed with a contract buyout with the Brooklyn Nets, now intends to sign with the LA Clippers once the waivers are cleared.
All right, so there's that. Here's Andrew Wiggins, who got traded during the Jimmy Butler trade. Here he is at his press conference with the Heat.
That's your head coach. Here he comes. He's drooling.
It's Pat Riley. There are all the reports that he was crying like a baby about Jimmy Butler leaving, so now he's overcompensating at the press conference.
I think it have 2 guys today. Just stand up.
All right, it's more of a visual. That's the one thing about me is sometimes I should do a little more prep on the video and see which video is good and which one is just a video. I don't know. I'm getting tired. Here is this.
Took over to start the fourth.
It's Stephen Curry talking about playing with Jimmy Butler.
Took over to start the fourth. Is that, the formula in your mind that you're hoping between you two?
Yeah, I went back to a more traditional kind of rotation, playing a full spread in the first quarter, having a block rest, and he's on the floor for those minutes, and then we're taking turns.
Man, I freaking love Stephen Curry. I would love to interview him. All right, I can feel my audience getting bored. That's why I waited till the end for this. All right, here is a funny little one. There's a player named Dick, and he fell to the ground, and then this happened right here.
Hurt on that last transition opportunity.
Yeah, so I got Dick in the face, Craig. See if he's okay.
Just ask any of the OnlyFans girls. They know about that.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
so thick. Any nigga step up, they gonna get that wig split. I done told you motherfuckers that we not no fucking actors. About to pass the fucking mic to that boy, every big assassin, he gon' wreck it.
Like this, I'm breaking motherfuckers out when I know my shit. Finishing your motherfuckers, I will live it to the reputation of a crazy suicidal Arabic. You know when we quit with the bombs and the grenades, the AKs, the motherfucker make my day. All the head perpetrating motherfuckers when they try to play me down, so I'ma hit them in the major way. Nigga, I done paved the way, but when the race of people can come and break up on the fucking mic. Finishing your motherfuckers just cause I ain't black and white, it don't mean I can't get it hype. Bitch, I can break all fucking night, and until the next week, if you wanna step up, you gon' meet the beat. I'm guaranteed to live it laying on the ground now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but niggas just beat. Niggas, they don't know who they fucking with. 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 These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch. They don't know who they fucking with. 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 These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch. Say nigga, it's a second right down, got about 20 damn motherfuckers. I get all up in the house. If you motherfuckers really wanna step up and come talking luck, I'ma put you in the world of hurt. The heat is building up, I'ma start a fire. Fuck a motherfucker match, nigga, raise the lighter. It's gonna take about 10 motherfuckers to take me down, cause nigga, I'm a fighter. Pick a road, nigga, choose a path. Either motherfucker where you gon' feel my rap. Get hit with 9 shots from the Glock and leave you in a bloody bag. Say they bustin' at you niggas, better run until you hide out. Move a little faster or you're gonna get wiped out. Lights out for any nigga try to come creep. Try to lead through the streets on the side of my time. Bow down home to the cynical giant. Instead of overthrow the government and start a riot. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit that spit to the people. You know they wrong, but the public still buy it. Why you wanna do that? Come and rebel with the devil and follow me. Let me show you the right road to take so you don't make the mistake of follow up on the motherfucking shit they preach. Niggas, they don't know who they fucking with. 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 These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch. They don't know who they fucking with. 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 These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch. Hell yeah, the war is on. Then you know I said they fucking them up. I beat them up with lead in the head, leave it dead bloody. What touch somebody up into the fucking throne? You know what? You the one with the hammer, big. I'ma crash a fucking plane in your building, bitch. I got 1105, be ready to die. I saw the mercy from the motherfucking whole street. Get dick in your mouth, take all of it, bitch. When I'm about to bust it, let you better swallow the shit. Don't get one strain of DNA on your clothes. I ain't trying to leave no evidence. I ain't trying to get caught up like the president. Have the police searching through my residence. That's a prevalent. If you keep fucking around, that can make a nigga give benevolent. You don't wanna do that, I'ma let you know. I show them love for the motherfucker weak ass hoes. They throw weak ass blows and do weak ass shows. So I spit them in and hit them in the middle with a 44 or the 45. Either motherfucker way, you can fucking die. Just look into my eyes, you'll see a real nigga coming at you. Said he roll up with the motherfucker on my side. Niggas, they don't know who they fucking with. They don't know who they fucking with.
I got it.
They don't know who they fucking with.
They don't.
They don't know who they fucking
they don't.
with. These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch. They don't know who they fucking with. 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 These niggas wanna trip, then I'ma load my clip. You know that Arabic assassin never been no bitch.
The Arab assassin with Bring the Pain. This song used to be all over the radio. And now it's not. Unless you listen to Happy Hour. Oh, sure. I got it. Whatever. I'm going to come back in Happy Hour and wrap this up.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. Oh, this is April Pillowfuff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe.
My radio
and
hero.
Happy Hour. I hope he can.
This is my radio hero.
can make my daughter happy. She needs tickets to see the Instincts. And I'll have to talk to his manager. I was the original Karen, and I can't believe it. Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe, and listening to Hoppe Hour. You know, he'd be even better if he'd get this old broad a mimosa.
Powered by ADHD and too many Red Bulls, welcome to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah, last segment. We got a new episode of the Hammer and Hang Show coming out.
Turn it up loud.
Oh sure, I got it. Whatever.
Turn it up loud. It's the Hoppe Hour beat. Celebs with a side of heat, dating tales from the front row seat. Throwback tunes taking you back in time. Ryan's got the story spitting in rhyme. From the tabloid straight to your ear, must see radio, no doubt, it's clear. Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Through dramas.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Calls and
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Drake is focusing on his own fans amid Kendrick Lamar's halftime show performance.
Yeah, you mean all the teenagers, you creep.
Drake proves that it didn't really faze him. In fact, on the day of the game, instead of watching the Eagles take on the Chiefs in New Orleans, Drake was busy performing his own concert in Melbourne, Australia.
Weirdo. You know it bothers you. If you have to tell us it doesn't bother you, it bothers you.
His Anita Max Win Tour. The following day, Drake shared clips from his night to his Instagram story, which featured a crowd moshing at the concert and an after party celebrating where people danced under purple lights.
Yeah, I feel like Melbourne and everybody down there, down under, doesn't care as much.
Drake's unbothered attitude comes after Kendrick took multiple shots at his rival during his halftime performance.
Oh, he did?
For starters, his concert ensemble included a diamond-crusted A necklace, a choice fans interpreted as a nod to his, quote, a minor lyric in his hit song Not Like Us, which calls out Drake.
I gotta skip over this because of copyright. Let me do this right here.
Williams, who reported
Serena Williams, let me rewind here.
Serena Williams, who reportedly dated Drake in 2015.
Oh, they didn't date, they just hooked up. There's a video of Rihanna and Drake at a concert, and Rihanna's dancing up front, doing her thing. And right behind her is Serena Williams glaring at her like, that's my dick! We are just sound effect heavy. I'm going delirious.
As a surprise guest.
They not like us. No.
I probably can't play any more of this because of copyright. So we're just reliving everything we know. OnlyFans mom furious after being banned from volunteering at school. An OnlyFans mom has lost a 2-year legal battle she waged against a Florida district that banned her from volunteering at her school. Victoria Treese, 33, sued Orange County Public Schools for $1 million in 2023. She accused Sand Lake Elementary of blocking her from helping out with class activities. She claims she was humiliated. Not the, things of having, body fluids on your face. That was the humiliating thing.
A local mother's racy pictures and media attention getting her global fame. Thanks for joining us after the game. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm a reporter talking about a cloud chaser.
John Brown, she is the woman who says that she's no longer allowed to volunteer at her kid's school because of her OnlyFans page. Fox 35's Danielle Lama is live tonight. So Danielle, this story is getting attention pretty much everywhere, it seems.
This is from 3 years ago, but I just want to play it.
That's right. This Orange County mom says she's been receiving messages from around the world as her story goes viral.
I haven't really been on the internet much.
Besides when I have clam chowder on my face.
Because it's been a little overwhelming.
Victoria Treese says last week, most people didn't know what she does for a living. Today, she's getting worldwide coverage after coming forward.
Oh, yeah, she has courage.
Saying she's no longer allowed to volunteer at her kid's school because she's an adult entertainer on the
Florida's really uptight about it. Unless you're religious.
Website OnlyFans. She says tens of thousands of people have reached out.
I've gotten messages on my OnlyFans and in my DMs that are from
make that money, baby.
teachers or just faculty of schools. It's like, we fully support you and what
Hell yeah, we love watching your stuff, man. Big fan.
they're doing to you is wrong.
Trace says an anonymous parent sent some of her photos to the Orange County School District.
That's going to be really embarrassing for those kids in like 5 years when all the people are like, hey, to your mom.
She says soon after, she was told she could no longer volunteer at Sand Lake Elementary School.
All right, so there's I want to talk about a few things. I've noticed in life, if you go to any type of bar or any type of establishment, nothing pisses me off more than when you know people talk about each other behind each other's back. Everybody knows, but then when you're all in the same room, you all get along. It's very fake. Just a little left in my monologue. There is a time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that every time I go to bed, I go through Hulu, Max, Peacock, Pornhub. I'm just kidding. I don't want to give them my ID. But I'll go through all the streaming services and pretend that I'm going to choose something different. And then I just end up watching Aqua Teen like a nerd. I got this text message. Please pay your fast track lane tools by February 10th, 2025 to avoid a fine and keep your license. You can pay at ezdrivema.com. Please plus Y, then exit the text message and open it again. I texted them, burn in hell. The problem is some boomer would fall for that. Then I got another weird spam text. It was more of a call. Oh, what's this freaking number? Let me see here. 707-508-5141. They were like, hello? Hi. Are you Ryan Hoppe? I swear this happened. I go, yeah. And they go, what? We are a big fan of your podcast with Rover's Morning Glory. I'm like, I haven't worked for him for 10 years. They're like, oh, okay. My bad. And then I hung up. I was like, man. Just say you miss me, Cleveland. It's okay. I miss you too.
TikTok, toxic juke and playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speaker silent, I'm coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
Time for
BeatZRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.